And now, for the most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engines!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Norton Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby. And you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the American 400 coming up at you here tonight. We got 200 laps at the Legacy Michigan International Speedway. We're taking the 1987 Cup cars, and again, we're going 200 laps. Loads of money on the line this evening, courtesy of Corey Vaughn and Michael Johns this evening. Paul Wilson, our pole sitter. Good evening to you, Paul. Guys, your password is MIS400CV if you want in. There's 10 open spots remaining. 22 of the 32 are filled up, so it will be first come, first serve. The party can begin. Daryl Howell's with us. Good evening, Daryl. Joel Farlow's in here in his wild cherry machine this evening. Going to be a fun time. Carlos Maciel, he's in here this evening. William Bowles, thank you very much. Guys, gals, we're going to get on with the show here. I need to say thank you to these guys, these gals. Martin Fallon, 3 Wide Racing. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you to these guys and these gals. Stay caught up on our racing schedule at _FlyingAces on X or on Discord. There's a link in the description below. Need race-winning open setups on iRacing? Check out the official Coca-Cola iRacing NASCAR setup supplier at McConey Setup Shop. Save 10% off your order with promo code FlyingAcesTV. I want to thank RaceLab for providing us with our live stream standings, track map, and other useful racing widgets. If you're a live streamer or simply a sim racer, check out RaceLab. Looking for NASCAR diecast or NASCAR merchandise? Check out Plan B Sales or Circle B Diecast. Save $5 off your order of $30 or more with the promo code FlyingAcesTV. You could walk away with $100 tonight, courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare in Brandon, Mississippi. Drivers must win 2 races, have the Team Racers for Christ or a similar faith-based logo on both race-winning cars, and have an I rating of 3,000 or less at tonight's feature race to win the prize. Again, we got the American 400 tonight, brought to us by Corey Vaughn, and more race prizes brought to us by Michael Johns. But again, 200 laps, no stage breaks, single file restarts. Man, we're getting after it 1987 style. Spasm, good evening to you. Can they all make 120 without trying to win? It's a good question. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. I think tonight, as Carlos said earlier in the chat, is about survival. I think we're going to have to survive the first 175 laps, see where we're at there at the end. And I don't know, I think we're like 45, maybe 50 laps on a run of fuel. So I think this could go green for a long time. And I think it's he who best saves their tires, he who best stays out of trouble, likely going to be the race winner this evening. All right, let's get on out here. And we're going to qualify here in about 12 minutes. Let me count how many's in here. We have 22, 24, 26 competitors of the 32. So that leaves us with 6 spots remaining. If anybody wants to race it, it's wide open. These spots were guaranteed from earlier. And we have 6 open spots if you want in this evening.
A copy.
All right, here we go. Now, Spasm's in the chat. Spasm has been tasked by Corey Vaughn, if Spasm's willing to do so, to pick the best paint scheme. That guy's going to win $10, courtesy of Corey Vaughn. So let me turn a few hot laps here. We started practice at 10:30 sim time. Track was like 91 degrees. We started over an hour ago with the practice session. It is getting hotter and hotter and hotter. We're going to start this race
Sorry about that.
12 noon sim time. And again, it's going to get hotter, hotter, and hotter. Slicker, slicker, and slick. Got the Bobby Johnson Texaco Javelin machine right in front of us. You dadgum right. Oh, it's a beauty.
Outside.
That's a beauty.
Clear, clear, clear.
Can't wait to show off what I've painted. I threw it back to the old Morgan Shepherd days in the 1987, although he ran a Buick.
I'll be at Michigan tomorrow, JW.
Oh man, you're going to have a great time. Bobby Johnson will be at Michigan tomorrow. Wild truck race today. Holy crap. Wild to say the least.
I haven't been there since the 80s.
I went in 2006 and loved it. Of course, it's 9 hours from home, so I've not made it back. But, oh, it was so much fun. Bobby Johnson going to be at Michigan tomorrow. We should see a good race. Only one problem. Denny Hamlin always runs well at Michigan. Hopefully he or his pit crew can step all over themselves and him not win tomorrow. That would be outstanding, in my opinion. I don't like Denny Hamlin, in case you don't know that. Buster Malcolm, everybody. Buster's in here. Wait till you see his car. He's got some Dale on it. All right, we'll go one more lap. John McBurney Jr. I am living the dream, brother. How are you? We'll be fighting that a lot. When we first opened up practice, guys were spinning these cars out, and I think we've all adapted. Let's try to come to pit road. That is not good. Not good. I'm going to go up on that brake bias a little bit, Spasm. If I don't, we're going to spin it out a lot. What's the best setup for these things? Ryan. I'm using 16.1 and a +4 offset. Lower brake bias to save tires. All right, real quick. Let me go up on that brake bias a bit. That's way too low. I was down at a 45. Let me see what default is. 16.1 +4. I like that a lot. And let's go down to about a 49. We'll see how that feels for a pit road entry. I got about 7 minutes remaining. I'm not sure if the room is filled up or not, but you do have 7 minutes if you want in. We'll take a max of 32 cars tonight. And at last check, I think there was 27 drivers, 26, 27 drivers. Going to try to get on pit road. Much better. .55 is our speed. Now, if it was really 1987 rules, we would have no pit road speed. But for the safety of all competitors, we got to slow down a little bit. We got to slow down. All right, Spasm, are you ready? I hope so. We're going to go through this field and look at some paint skills. Let's see how many drivers we got. 22, 24, 26, still 26. So 26 drivers. If you want in, your password is there on the screen. That is Dimitri Mundros in the Super Mario 87. And that is a Monte Carlo. Dimitri Mundros. We got the Budweiser, number 66. That's John Creighton. We got the 51, the old Tim Richmond ride. That is Kyle Smalley. Kyle Smalley in the Folgers, number 51. The number 7, little Alan Kowicki flavor. Yes, sir. West Poly, the one-man party. That is the Back to the Future DeLorean. That's Warren Keith. Yes, sir. I think that's Warren, the DeLorean. It is. Out of time. There you go. You got the 1985 DeLorean. Warren Keith. There he is. That's Bobby Johnson, everybody. And the number 28 Texaco Havoline Thunderbird. This number 98 Country Time Lemonade. That is Billy Sigmund. The 10 car, the Red Man. That is Ryan Bates. A good-looking ride. Like that deep, deep green. Here's my machine this evening. Again, we've thrown it back to old Morgan Shepherd in the Quaker State. That is what I'll be piloting this evening. We got some chrome green on it. Got some gold chrome numbers. The 25 is the dirty one, Dan Taylor. The 17, some Darrell Waltrip. That is Garrett White in that number 17 Western Auto. And again, there's that 87. Let's go find some guys we have missed, such as Carlos Maciel. Let's find Carlos right quick. There he is in the number 81. Carlos Maciel, 81. John Craig, Paul White, we did not see in the SimLab number 15 machine. Joel Farlow, he is in the Wild Cherry Monte Carlo this evening. Pepsi Wild Cherry, that is. Mark Barcelos, he's in a Dodge, the old Dodge Charger. The Super B, purple, chrome, direct drive motorsport, People's Republic of Communist California, number 49 car. That's Mark Barcelos. Michael Johns, everybody. Look at this beauty. That is the Quincy Steakhouse, number 58. That's a good-looking piece. It's a Ford Thunderbird. Make no mistake about it. Eric Winkelspect in the number 24 DuPont Automotive Finishes, Monte Carlo. Scotty Grove in the double nickel racing, number 55. It's a beautiful piece. Very retro. George Buck.
I sent you a message, JW.
Copy that. Oh, we got here. Oh, yeah, I got to change the banner.
Will you send me one, Billy?
Got to change the banner. Thank you, Timmy. Oops, my bad. I didn't save the dang thing, apparently.
Send your wife, he's mad at you.
Hang on a minute. I've still got it up here.
No reason to be mad at nobody.
I'll save as Race Banner 1. It should be. Son of a gun, it is not working. Time out here. What have I got on top of that? I don't know. Hang on a minute. Let me file save as Race Banner 2 and see if that changes over. There we go. There we go. We got it. Sorry about that, Timmy Jessup. Thank you for letting me know, man. Let's see what Billy Sigmund says. Oh, yeah. The old Mikey Walter, boys. That's a beautiful piece. Tis a beautiful piece, Billy. A beautiful piece. It's the Mikey Walter Country Time Lemonade. Give me a second here. Let me get things back.
Yeah, he told me he drove his car.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me find George Buck. Where is George? There he is. The old Kel Yarborough Hardee's machine. Spasm, you got your work cut out for you tonight, brother. Corey Vaughn. Corey Vaughn in the old Milwaukee number 54 machine. That's a Pontiac. Good luck, Spasm. Sean Royer. Where is Sean? I have not got Sean. Thought I had him there for a moment. There we go. In the Napa Gold Filters number 23 Monte Carlo. That is Sean Royer. Colbert. Chattanooga Chew. Come on. That's a good looking piece. Warren Keith we saw. West Poly we saw. Bobby Johnson we saw. Joey Piletti in the Hex Scout number 26. Ryan Bates, he is in the Redman machine, I do believe. Yep, there he is in that 10 car. Billy Sigmund again in the Country Time Lemonade. Buster Malcolm, here we go. Buster's got some Little Dale Some little Mark Martin and some
58
little
Pitman.
Ricky Rudd on that. And then he's got some Dale back here. After he wins the 98 Daytona 500. That is Buster Malcolm. Mitchell Moore. Mitchell in the solid black machine this evening. And, of course, Richard Robb in the Miller High Life. Bobby Allison, number 27. Is that a Ford? It is not. It's a Buick. It's a Buick. So there we have it. There's our paint schemes.
Dale won it in 1987.
Oh, yeah, Michigan. You are correct, yes. I think that photo was, let me go back and look again. I think the photo, if I'm not mistaken, is that not his 98? Yeah, that's where everybody is shaking his hand after the Daytona 500 on pit road. I think, unless I am wrong. I don't know. All right, it is go time. We have 26 competitors for this one. Spasm, all I can say is good luck to you. Hey, Donnie Walker's with us, everybody. Donnie Walker's with us. Buster going out for qualifying. Michael Huff, good evening. I hope you're well. Chevy Z, boys. Go Hills. Hope they win tomorrow. And this is a good time of the year for baseball fans. Tetley, good evening to you. Yeah, I got you, Timmy Jessup. Thanks for letting me know there, brother. All right. What do you think, Spasm? We don't need an answer right now. Definitely wait till the end of the race and let us know if need be. But there is our paint schemes. I got all 26 competitors. All right. It's 1:06 right now, as it is 11:45 sim time. And it's only going to get hotter. Again, we're starting at 1:06 here for qualifying. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to leave the password up until we get ready to go if we have any last late-minute stragglers. Take it a little high here and gain a little bit of speed. Best we can.
Green flag.
Lap one's going to be the hot one. Little slick. Just thrilled that we are going to be able to put down an actual lap. Shouldn't have to start in the rear. .42.75. There you go. That's what I was afraid of, trying to push the car too much. That's why that first lap was so important. Let me do a pit road entry.
Checker flag.
Vaping Bachelor's partial to the Mikey Waltrip. It's a sweet one, man. Yeah, that was a wild and crazy truck race. Hey, Troy Thompson. Thank you very much. Oh, man. Way too early. But we're good. We know our way on the
I just
pit
don't
road.
think it's wise for us
We're
to
going to have
do
to be a
right
little
now.
bit better in the race, though. That's not going to get her done. That Quaker State and the Quincy's ride of Michael Johns is Michael Smithy's 2 favorites. I do appreciate it. Figured we'd go with some Morgan Shepherd, but that's what I'm piloting. Again, let's put it here on most exciting. We'll go live and see if we. I think everybody's qualified. It's going to qualify. Nobody else is on the racetrack. There you go. I stand corrected. That is Garrett White in the Darrell Waltrip machine. Carlos Maciel. All right, time is up. We're going to pull the password down. And we're at the Legacy, Michigan. Not as smooth. However, it's not a bad racetrack. We are using the Chevrolet Pace truck this evening. All right, let's get some national anthem. Of course, it's Chris Stapleton. Can't go wrong.
And the whole
You dadgum right. There's only one guy that can start our engines here in 1987. That's an Earnhardt.
Drivers, start your engines!
All righty.
One to go, boss man.
Woo!
You'll be lining up on the inside.
Yeah, I agree, Donnie. Everybody brought a really good paint
Close.
scheme. I totally agree with you.
The
All right.
estimated strength of field is 2,365.
2,365. That's about our
Picker
normal.
guys, look over there to
iRating
your right.
range,
And the
I do believe.
one away mark is that orange mark on pit road. That's when you guys will be allowed to jump over the wall.
All right, got some rules to read out here. All right, gentlemen. Tonight we got 200 laps brought to us by Corey Vaughn. We got 100% fuel. There is a fast repair. We have 9 additional sets of tires. The restart zone is off. There is no penalty or X system. Restarts will be single file. Lap cars will go to the back. Single file with lap cars to the back. Wave arounds and Lucky Dog modern rules are on for this one.
Get ready
We
to
do
go,
have
your
3 green-white checkers. And
We
again,
have
200
9
laps
sets of
here.
tires.
Now tonight, courtesy of Corey Vaughn, the winner of this
We
big
are gonna
event will
roll.
take home a $50 bill. Again, courtesy of Corey Vaughn. P2 is going to take home 20. The poll winner, Kyle Smalley, is going to take home a $5 prize right there. Congratulations on that. And best paint scheme on the night, as voted on by YouTube viewer Spasm, we'll know by the end of the race who has the best paint scheme. That's a $10 prize. Courtesy of Michael Johns tonight, we're going to do a random draw inside the top 10 for a $10 bill. And we're going to do 2 $5 bills throughout the field. Corey, cannot thank you enough for this one. Been looking forward to it for a long time. Thank you, MJ, for the prizes as well. Let's have a good time. Best of luck to all competitors. There we go.
Yeah, thank you, Corey Vaughn. It's going to be a blast.
Yes, it is.
The winner of the race gets automatic entry into the Aces 500.
Yes, thank you. I totally left that out. That, of course, is our New Year's Eve race put on every year by Warren Keith. So the winner tonight gains automatic entry into that as well. And thank you, Warren, as always, for that. Boys, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you both.
The American 400 is almost underway.
Actually, all three here.
My pleasure, Buster.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Good luck, drivers.
Man, this thing gets boring. We're in a good spot. We got.
All right, let's take care of our tires. Be there when it counts the most. At the end, we're got 200 laps. We're at Legacy, Michigan. This is the American 400, brought to us by Corey Vaughn. No restart zone.
It's time to go racing. And they're coming off the turn 4. The flagman has got the flag in the hand. And here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Outside.
Sorry, I've
Still
been
out
wrong
there.
here.
I figured so.
Still
All
outside.
good.
Outside, still there. Still outside. Still there, door outside. Too wide outside. No hole yet. Stay with him, boss man. There'll be a hole. One outside. Still outside. Clear high. Outside.
Really going to have to watch
Still
this
out
car
there.
coming
Door.
around with us and watch
In
the
and
other
out.
competitors,
Caution, caution.
such as that right there. I'm sure we had
Guys, just quickly, just remember.
somebody spin it.
Take in fluid. Stay by those fans. Do
Put it out for the very first time tonight.
Pit road is closed.
Put it out!
We're going to be about 46 to 47 laps on a run of fuel. So a minimum of 4 stops. With this caution, it should get us to the 50 lap mark easily.
You'll be lining up
So
behind
we're going to be about
23.
2.5 laps short each run. It's going to put us about 10 laps total
Pit road's
from the
open.
end on green flag runs. So with that strategy in mind, coming into top off right here might not be a bad decision. That would be 3 laps we wouldn't have to worry about down the road. Jason Long, everybody. People's Republic of Communist California. And Martin Fallon on the flag stand this evening. Yeah, you got to roll out of the gas in these. Tell you what, I'm going to give up some decent track position. Come down.
Straight cash,
Ho!
homie. Straight cash.
Donnie Walker, boys. 3. Ran. Oh, my good Lord. Thank you, Donnie. We're not going to take tires. We're just going to top it off.
Here we come, guys. 5 away. At your mark now.
We got
Turn
pit
in,
stall
turn in,
number
turn in,
5.
turn in. Nice and smooth.
Courtesy of Donnie Walker, boys. 3 $5
Go,
random
go,
draws.
go, 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 go.
Gentlemen, this just in, courtesy
Good job,
of
guys.
Donnie Walker. You may know him better as Donnie Ballgame. We've got 3 $5
Line up
random
behind
draws throughout the
26.
field. Again, courtesy of Donnie Walker. Thank you, Donnie. Bam! For Dale right there. All right, so I gave up some decent track position. I'm okay with that right now. That is 3 laps. In the event this thing goes green, which sounds like a stupid thing to say, you never know. I've got to find 7 laps of fuel somewhere. Now that's a lot. But these other guys that didn't pit's going to have to find 10 laps somewhere. I think it's early in the race. It's a good gamble. Only one way to find out, right?
Yeah, I was having trouble.
Mark Barcelo having some trouble, he says. Daniel Applegarth. Hey, buddy. Good evening. I will keep them fenders on it. That's my goal. You can't overdrive this car. I can't stress that enough. I'm going to come down and top it off again.
We are on 1 to go.
I see a lot of guys, or several guys, I should say, maybe not a lot, have the same strategy. Come down and top it off.
Here we come, gentlemen. Pit road speed all the way, bud. 5 away. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. Leave it on me, copy.
Don't want to slide them tires.
Too far forward. Back it up. Back it up. All right. Stop right there. Perfect.
Probably should have.
Go, man, go, go, man, go, 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 go. Pit road speed. We are on 1 to go. Should be starting behind the 28.
So 46 laps of fuel is what I'm banking on, mathematically banking on. Now, as these tires get old and the RPMs slow down, we'll probably use less fuel. So I don't think that was such a bad decision. Carlos Maciel, Scotty Grove, Joey Piletti likely using the same strategy I am. Oh, Michael Schindel, good evening, man. These things are a blast to drive. They're a handful.
What about now? Get ready.
Very little downforce.
Green flag.
Cannot pass before you get to start-finish line.
Inside.
Sorry about that.
2 inside. 1 inside only.
Good God.
You're clear him.
I think someone spun their tires. You could not pass.
Outside.
Anybody get black flag because of that?
Still out there.
I will clear that.
Clear.
I gotta change my underwear.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
I thought he slowed down, but I was like, oh no, he's stopping.
Almost had to.
Outside. Clear, clear, clear. Fast guys running 44.734.
We lost 3 seconds to the leader right there because of that start. Going to try to save tire. We're going to try to put down as consistent laps as we can. So we got 400 miles to settle this. These tires, you start losing literally a second a lap after about 10 laps.
43.042. There you go, buddy. That was a good lap. Inside. Still there. Still inside. Still inside, even up. Still there at your door inside. Clear low.
It's a game of tire saving. We are on a cheese grater.
Like the quicker sludge.
Thank you. Quicker sludge. I honestly don't know if I've ever used Quaker State. I don't know if it's good oil or not. I know they've been in NASCAR forever though. Paying a little tribute to old Morgan Shepherd this evening.
Outside.
John Creighton asked me pre-race if I brought my roller skates. For those that don't know, Morgan Shepherd used to roller skate in the garage.
Clear.
Down pit road. Started the race at 109-degree track temperature. That is high noon. I'm going to predict we'll be in the mid-120s by the end of this one. It's going to get hotter and slicker. Need tires. Garrett White is disconnected. Hopefully that is just an internet issue and he'll be back with us. Three and four is really the spot where the car wants to come around with you.
Good job, man. Nothing out the back. The gap is 1.
Good save. Why?
I don't control your throttle.
Woo! Why would you slide into me though? Aren't you looking in your mirror?
We've already got some beef. He'd love to see it.
It's too early for those moves.
Leader's at a 44.306.
Not if you were Dale Earnhardt.
66 is the leader. Inside.
If you haven't watched Earnhardt on Amazon Prime, I've watched the first episode.
You're clear him.
It's a must.
Yes, it is. The entire series is outstanding.
I might have to watch that.
What's say, Doc?
Howdy.
Outside. Still out there.
How's that clean air up there? She good?
Still there. Clear.
I'm not exaggerating when I say this. Now you see a car spinning every lap. You got to prevent the car from spinning out.
Inside, George.
Thank you.
My dang throttle's not going all the way up to the top. Again. Oh. That has been a problem that's plagued me in the last month. I calibrated
Billy, I'm going high.
pre-race, and it will not go all the way to the top. My throttle is all the way down.
Thanks.
Still qualified 5th though.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Caution.
Everybody's on ice right now.
Okay, quickly tell me what you think you had there. Closed.
Are you kidding me? What in the world?
Alright, so nothing really to write home about, but I am back up to 17th. So we can use some strategy here.
Pace car altitude.
You do like the way that the race has started. Been fairly clean. Saw a couple cars lose it, spin it out.
Pit road will be open.
Come on, boys. Let's catch up. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to program my wheel again. My pedal. The brakes are good. No issues there, so my throttle won't go all the way to the top. So let's go ahead and top it off with fuel. I think I can do this while we get the tires changed. I'm gonna go ahead and put a set on. We got 10 total, 200 laps. That's every 20 laps. We should be good. Let's go ahead and use a set here.
Hitting in here.
Coming at you guys. 10 away now. 5 away. At your mark now. Turn in, buddy. Come on. Nice and easy.
Where are you, boys? Right there. All right, real quick. Let me bounce out here, go to the options, pedals. That should do it. Ah, crap. Brake detected. God bless. Come on. Let's go back here.
Go.
Brake fully.
Road speed all the way down.
Good. Done. I gotta do it again. Throttle. Brake. And clutch. Okay. So we lost a ton of spots right there, but I had to do that. I had to. I didn't have a choice. Now, it's a 97, 93 on the right rear, 93 on that right rear.
You're going to be lining up behind the 26.
And 95, 96 on the left side. So we're wearing that left side a lot more than the right front. And now my throttle goes all the way to the top, so we're good. That means we'll come down and top it off now.
Alright, you're going to have to come around the 28.
Nobody behind me, so I'm going to come down and top it off.
Here we come, guys.
Tires are not
5
checked.
away. At your mark now.
Be gentle on these tires.
Turn in. But nice and easy. Remember, you're going to leave on
run
me.
one of
You're
those
leaving
time
on me.
Forward, back it up.
NASCAR
All right, stop right there.
thingies at the
Perfect.
Cup cars here this morning. We went 40 laps with no yellow.
Wow.
Go, man, go.
All right.
We're on 1 to go.
I got to let the
We need to be
21
behind the
behind.
21.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Pretty consecutive or 40 laps in the whole race?
40 laps consecutive right from the start. It was lap 40
Come
before
on,
we had
green
a
and
yellow.
stop.
JW, you might have to clear some people's black flags. I just didn't get back around on the Tommy.
I'm waiting on you.
Safeguard in. Be ready.
I'm broke, so you just go around me.
Leaders are running 36.696.
It's all right. We'll overcome that.
Outside. Clear.
All right, let's settle in. Let's go 180 laps green. Ooh, Dimitri Mundros on pit road. Not sure what happened there.
The next car behind you is pitted. At 66.
Dimitri may have got a
Nice job, buddy. Straight and smooth.
restart violation.
The interval is 1.3.
May have passed before he got to
That
start finish
picture
line.
on the hood of my car is the picture that sits above my fireplace in my house.
It's a beauty.
Outside. Still there,
God damn it,
outside.
guys. Go around.
Inside. Under clear. Outside. You're not that far behind them. Go get them.
There you go.
The interval is 1:26.
Too much throttle.
Clear.
That's what I've been talking about. Too much throttle, too early. Can't do that.
Nothing out the back.
I got concerned about passing
Yeah,
Corey and those
5.
other cars, and I throttled up too quickly.
Caution. Guys, just quickly.
Right, that's going to help a lot of guys.
Nice and smooth. Taking fluid.
That's going to help a lot of guys.
Do what you can to keep cool.
Ooh, that is
Pit
West
road
Polly.
is We're going to restart behind the 27.
West Polly has spun it out. All right, we don't need to pit anymore. Not now. Looks like we're going to have a lot of cautions.
You'll be lining up behind the 27.
I need track position more than I need fuel right now. Got John Creighton up there leading the show. He's really good in these 87s. There's a lot of guys in here that's really good in these 87s.
Takes car out of 2.
Andrew Villa, boys. I wish you could put pictures in comments on YouTube. I got some cool Dale Senior and Dale Junior diecast cars today. Jackpot. That's a heck of a good find right there.
I didn't
Hey,
hear
Scott
you say
Nichols.
they're open there, Earl. Looks like it.
Take it easy on these tires. Goodrich Service, Dale Earnhardt jacket today for $100. Winning. You are winning today. Well, I got Colbert and Dimitri Mundros behind me. Ooh. Everyone else is coming down to see what we got. Stay out for some track position. It might only be 4 or 5 spots, but I think I need track position more than I need fuel right now. Read my last comment, Scott Nichols says. Hey, I'm watching the WWE Money in the Bank tonight on Peacock.
Lucky dog coming on the outside.
You're living the dream, Scott Nichols. Living the dream, man. I'll go ahead and set up my next pit stop. Got to remember that I have the tires checked. I had a caution on lap 16. That was a fairly decent green flag run. And the tire wear was pretty good. So I'm not going to change tires again until we get towards lap 50. I've seen, of course, I spun the car. But the guys that I've seen spin it didn't get a ton of practice time, I don't think. These cars are not easy to drive here. This track is not easy to drive. All right, we're coming to 1 to go.
One to go.
So again, single file restarts, lap cars will remain in the back because we have the lucky dog in the wave around. Through iRacing, you do have the option of old school single file with lap cars going up to the inside on the front row. I did buy 6 hours of server time this evening, so we are covered on whatever we need. We'll go up to 1 in the AM if we have to, here on the East Coast. I love iRacing, but I prefer not to go to 1 a.m. with one race. All right, scrolling back through the chat. Just check. What's up, Nick? Checking out, see if Spasm is giving us an indication. William Johnson, everybody. Give us an indication on the paint schemes.
Let's get that thing cleaned out real well. Get ready to go green.
All right, here we go. I'm back rocking and rolling. Really want to see this thing go green as long as possible.
All right, boss man, time to go to work. Green. The sit-up day pass guys are running 43.338.
Looks like Billy Sigmund may have missed a shift.
Working the bottom. Clear. Outside. Too wide outside. Clear, clear, clear.
Just cannot pass before the start-finish line. You'll get black flag. Some of the best track position I've had all night, except at the start of the race where I started 5th. I want to see at least a 20-lap run here so we can see what these tires are going to do.
Outside. Still out there at the door. Clear, clear, clear. Outside. Still out there. Still outside. Good, good, man. Nothing coming out the back. The gap is 1.2. Still there. Clear high.
I had a disconnection there, JW. We got a storm or something nearby.
10-4. Hopefully you remain connected.
The 51 is the leader.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some storms this evening too. Not too severe. And they're heading Billy's way, who lives out in Richmond. I live on the western end of the state. Corey Vaughn, also from the Richmond, Virginia area. Corey's a big University of Virginia fan. And a United States Marine. Definitely a guy you wouldn't want to mess with.
Fast guys are running 44.067.
Thank you, Dan.
You bet, man.
Nice crowd here at Legacy, Michigan. So there's upwards of 150,000 people here. Why wouldn't there be? Got the Country Time Lemonade machine, you got the Texaco Havoline machine, you got the Xerox Alan Kowicki, you got some Kel Yarborough. You daggone right.
She gets looser as you go, eh?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's some tires, Buster. It's your tires talking to you.
Good job, lots of room out the back. The gap's 1.
Richard Robb is disconnected.
Well, the Oilers in Florida, 1-1 now. It's going to be a good series.
The series is 1-1.
Yeah, it's a 7-game series. The best of 7 takes the cup.
Buster, a Canadian
Go Canes, come on.
hockey fan. America.
Nothing coming from behind. The interval is 2.4.
Florida's going back to back.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know much about hockey.
Florida is the team to beat.
I can't follow the puck. I cannot follow the puck.
The way I hear it, it's Edmonton.
Well, I think they're going to win it, but still, Florida holds the cup.
Getting really loose with me through 3 and 4, more so than
Even I knew hockey was a
earlier.
sport for like the first 10 years of my
We
life.
got spinning on
because
pit
I
road.
live in the state with the
That's
North
Doc
Carolina
Creighton.
Hurricanes.
Doc was leading this
And
race.
also they happen to share a stadium with the North Carolina State Wolfpack, which is my family's favorite team.
Go Pat.
No, in Canada, you're born and raised with hockey.
I was more of a Clemson Tigers fan.
Nothing out the back. The interval is 4.1.
Scotty, I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How you doing?
Oh, I'm here. Running 44.655.
Ah, son of a
One
gun.
thing for sure, everybody on the racetrack will be pissed off at somebody else on the racetrack before this race is over with. Pit road is closed. You should be behind
Well, the green flag runs are starting to get a little longer. That's good news.
Put it out. Put it out. Bring off a 2. Put it out.
We need
Turn
to be
2.
behind
Turn
the
2.
7.
Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3. Put it out. Put it out. Bring off a 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2.
All right, we're again approaching lap 40. 20 laps per set of tires mathematically is what we can account for. Part of me doesn't even want to take tires. because I've done a really good job in saving mine.
Yellow. I'm gonna have to go to the back here. I gotta go pee.
Chris Carter once invented a catheter for iRacing, just saying.
If I ever get to that point, Wheels, I better be bedridden.
I heard that. Yeah. I'm saying, if I ever get to that point, you're probably not going to see me racing very much at all. Dang it, man. I don't want to take tires, but I don't want to get caught in a situation where we go 40 laps green. So I'm going to take my third overall set of tires, leaving me with 7 to go.
Coming at you guys. 10 away.
We'll top it off.
Here we come, fellas. We road speed.
I just don't think I've used a whole lot of tires.
Now, turn in.
Too far forward. Back it up. Back it up. Back. All right. Stop right there. Perfect.
That's 3 for 3 on oversliding the pit stall. All right, left side 94, 95, right front 95, and 90 on the right rear. So the 90 on the right rear, I think, is definitely because of the heat.
Go, man, go. Go, man, go. Go, go, go.
Terhune Tiger Cletus
All right, buddy.
made
Line up behind
a
the
post
98.
middle of the week, said he is not involved. Ooh, what are we talking about? The West Virginia lost today. Yeah, the Super Regional started today. I really don't have a dog in the race. I did play Division I baseball back in the day, but my school, Radford University, not in the NCAA tournament. So I really don't have anybody truly to pull for. But my daughter just graduated from Tennessee, so past couple years anyway, I've kept up with UT ball baseball. So I guess I'll be pulling for them still. I wouldn't care to see Arkansas beat them though. I don't know if 2 tires is a logical option or not, Michael. With this tire wear, I don't know, because the tires are wearing fairly evenly.
Looks like you're going to be lining up
Left side's
behind
wearing
the 98.
more than the right side, but the right rear is far more than any other tire. So I don't know if 2 tires would be logical here yet. Now, if we had a 10-lap run and we had a green-white checker, maybe I think you could consider that. I've still, for the first 40 laps of this race, I've just tried to save the tire, not press the car hard at all. Slowly, we're starting to climb back towards the top 10. I'm very guilty of outthinking myself, thinking, all right, well, that's one caution, we're going to go green the rest of the way. That's the way I try to play it. And I think you have to.
Every time the tires start to wear, somebody spins.
About man, pull belts tight. Be ready to go.
True that. Hey, Chevy Z's back. Good evening to you, Chevy.
Don't take much.
It does not. All right, let's try her again. P11. It's a decent starting spot.
Pace cars off. Be ready.
Got Buster Malcolm starting behind me again.
That was good, man. Keep it up. Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still out there, man. Clear. Good job.
Stamp your passport, Joel. If you're going to be sending like that, you can take it here.
So I learned my lesson. I'm going to try to save some tires from, so I would like to catch Kyle and Eric.
Say right now, sending the 3 like that ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, your right sides are more important. They truly are. It's kind of weird tire wear. You know, left side is wearing a lot. But the right rear is wearing more than any other tire. So, right side's more important.
What are you doing back here, Doc?
Your fast guys are running 43.171. At 51 is the leader.
Step on her, did you?
Couple times.
Outside. Still there. Still outside on your quarter.
I think Billy may have gotten... Looks like
Still
he got
outside.
tight there in 1 and 2.
Clear.
You daggum right, Chevy. This is some big-time stock car auto
Did a
racing.
great job. Take a stop. Lap times are good. Inside. Still there, quarter inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear low.
Dimitri Mundros in the Nintendo Power machine. I remember that magazine from the 80s.
Outside. Still out there. Clear. Inside. Clear if you need it.
Colbert in the Chattanooga Chew. Having a rough go at it here in the early goings of this one. Spasm says on the paint scheme, money talks. Right on. Somebody may have paid Spasm off, and I don't blame them a bit. I feel like I am gaining on the field. I don't think anybody, unless something crazy happens, has anything for Smalley or Winkle spec.
Outside.
Michael John's in the Quincy Steakhouse machine.
Still there, man, outside. Still out there. Still out there. Still out there. Clear, clear, clear.
Caught that seam. Started going around with me.
Fast guys are running 44.329.
Car on the wall. That is Sean Royer. Sean Royer. Brushing up against the wall. Uh-oh. They saved it. That is Carlos Maciel. A driver that you don't think would be spinning out a car. These things are tough, man.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have something
Said
fun
that a
here,
couple
Charlie.
times. Actually about 10 times already.
Outside quarter. Clear outside. Inside. Still inside.
Doc Creighton on the move.
Still inside.
If anybody's got anything for Smalley or Winkelspect, it's probably the driver of that 66 right there.
Inside. Still inside. Clear.
Hey kids, it's Jerry Bynum.
Sorry, Mitchell, I wanted what you buy earlier.
You're fine, buddy. As far as a handful.
Uh-oh, we got another spinner. They keep it straight. That is Dimitri Mundros. I saved Dimitri.
Outside. Working the
Have
outside.
a handful there, Warren.
Still there.
Yeah, good on some good
man,
years.
we're in good
Some
shape here. We're in
years.
10th
Got
right
grip
now.
down there, but
It's only going to
Still
get
outside.
slicker. Started this race at
Still
12
outside.
noon sim time.
Clear. Good job. Outside. Outside. Still outside.
Still 37 laps to go on fuel.
Still outside. Still outside. Caution. Caution. Give me your 10th there, bud.
Oh, come on.
Road closed.
I couldn't go anywhere.
Right, have to come around
Billy was
58.
spinning it too. God bless.
All right, well, we just crashed. Looks like it.
Man, if I didn't
We're
just
gonna be
luck
down
out,
a
I
ton
don't
of
know.
power here. You got oil coming out of our car somewhere. Yeah, you got oil leaking somewhere. You ready, fellas? I think we should be behind the 81.
May
Looks
have
like
to
you
tell
should be
us that.
lining up behind the 49. We should be behind the 19. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 21.
We'll take an EOL.
We should be behind the 54. I think it's still our longest line, isn't it? Still into the field.
Hey, sorry
Lining
about
up
that.
behind the 87.
Entered, got tight in the one, entered up on top, and there's no grip up there at all. It's a really nice getting ring.
Yeah, I found that out a couple laps ago.
All right, bud.
That's why I'm just following your line.
get behind the 87.
Yeah, we're going to have to tow it. God almighty. Last thing I wanted to do. Tow the
Pit road
freaking
is
thing.
open.
Safety car is on the backstretch. We gotta go, fellas.
Alright, fuel it up, boys. Faster Parrot. Let's take tires. God almighty. So you saw, dang it, Warren Keith spun it out. I saw him coming down the track. Billy was to my outside. I couldn't go up. Then Billy starts spinning it, and I had zero control over it after that. Let's go take a look at it right quick and see how that happened. Oh man, the Quaker State machine. She's ugly. This all happens out of 2. Got Michael Johns to my outside. Here we go. You see Warren spinning it. I see him. I'm trying to go high and I look up. There's Billy. He comes right down in front of me. Yeah. Just could not go anywhere. Dimitri Mundros. There's a couple guys here. Looks like Scotty Grove involved. Man, a lot of us. Whole lot of us. Bobby Johnson involved. No, he isn't. I don't think he is. I don't think Bobby got involved in that. I think he made it through. A job well done. That's what I'm talking about. Good for him. All right. I still got 1:17 of towing. Kyle Smalley is going to be our... Actually, he is not. Eric Winkelspect is going to be our race leader. I'm going to be 2 laps down, I believe. I'm already 1 lap down. Still got a minute of towing. I'm probably going to be, yeah, like I said, 2 laps down. It's all right. I think we can get it back. Yep, that's not... You're correct. You are correct. There goes my game plan. Yes, he did. Corey Vaughn has a beautiful ride this evening. Let's take a quick look at it. Here he goes in the old Milwaukee machine. The old Milwaukee Pontiac. There goes the Billy Sigmund Pontiac. Warren Keith's DeLorean. He's back on. I don't think he had to use a faster pair. I certainly had to. Yeah, I am 2 laps down as we sit here. So, I think we're going green. So, I've got to take tires. That's going to tack on another 20 seconds.
JW, were you involved in that accident?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I was.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's racing. We'll probably have a couple more cautions. I might be able to get some laps back.
Sure.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I apologize. I held the brakes, so I didn't want to throw anybody off by drifting up or down the racetrack. I think that's what caught you out, J-Dub.
No, you did exactly what you were supposed to. There was a car to my outside, and he was trying to dodge you, and we both. It's just racing. That's all it is. All right, here we go.
Yep. Got a good copy back there?
Yeah, thank you for that, Warren.
Yeah, Warren did a good job.
Line up behind the 19.
He held his car where he was supposed to. With the 19 by.
Yeah, I mean, rule one of when you spin out, hold your brake.
Make sure you got all your stuff where you need it, bud. You're ready to go.
Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob.
We're coming, Joey. Hold on.
Line up behind the 19.
10-4.
Oh, that pace car's off. Everybody be on the toes. All right, looks like you'll be lining up behind the 26. Next car in front of you is Pitt. Fast guys are running 40.9.
There's Joey Piletti. I'm not sure where he was going.
Flag.
All right, let's try this again. Let's make it 144 laps, if not needing a faster pair. Tire wear that time was 96 right front, 91 right rear, 95 on the left.
Inside.
Don't do anything foolish.
Still inside.
Still got a long way to go here.
Outside. Clear high, clear high.
Old Milwaukee tastes as great as it sounds.
Having throttle problems. I'm only getting 50%.
I had to go under caution and reprogram
Go get him, buddy.
mine
Go
too.
get him, man. You're faster than he is. The gap is 1.1.
I just happened to be drinking Old Milwaukee.
There you go.
Well, well, well.
Outside.
I don't drink, but I
Clear if you need it.
could sure use a Mickey's Big Mouth bottle right now.
Could you imagine how hot it would actually be in one of these cars? Middle of June. Of course, it is Michigan, northern part of the country.
I'm curious, what is Old Milwaukee?
It is an adult beverage. A beer.
And now I wish there was a police driver in this field.
Had a couple guys drinking and driving, is what Joel's saying.
So somebody's going to be getting a ticket.
Now let's see where I'm at here. I am 2 laps off the pace. I am in the lucky dog position. Colbert is also 2 laps down. I got to stay in front of him.
That's it, man. No pressure out the back. The gap's free.
Took tires on lap 56.
The 51 is the leader. Nothing coming from behind. The interval is 7.3. Fastest guys on the track are running 44.012. Outside. Still outside. Outside is clear.
Love to see a long green flag run and see the guys who've been up in top 5 all night, how hard they're driving it, and if their tires would last. See how their tires behave, I should say. I'm sure they'd last. It feels like most of us are, like myself, very mindful of the tire wear.
Outside. Still outside. Still out there.
You just can't throttle up early. Can't do it.
Clear if you need
You
it.
better not enter the corners either too firmly, or you'll go around.
Got loose somewhere, Scotty.
See you coming, Billy. When you get to me, I'll say hi. Good save, MJ.
Don't take much.
Mark Marcello's the only Dodge in the race.
Outside. Still out there at your quarter. Clear high.
So on Tuesday this upcoming week, I do believe we're going to get the NASCAR.
Caution.
Stay down
Good
here.
job, bud. Tell me what you got quickly.
That should put me in the lucky dog position.
The road's closed. Line up behind the
I
98.
let the 98 by. There he goes.
Put it out.
Buddy. Line up behind the 98.
Sorry about that, man. I tried to miss you.
You was running good there, Kyle. Good run, buddy.
I am the lucky dog.
Win, Kyle.
I've got 6 sets left.
JW, I'll take that pole win as a race credit, please.
Direct copy on that. Thank you for letting me know.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Take care, Kyle. What happened? I missed it. Why did Kyle have to leave?
Nobody's going to challenge Eric Winkelspec anymore.
Was Kyle involved in that? Again, I missed it. Did he have something to do?
No, I think he just left. I mean, nothing happened. He just retired.
10-4.
I think he spun it and then somebody hit him.
Oh.
Yeah, he was leading when he pulled down. He didn't spin.
Now we got to stay out here.
Well, I hit somebody there. I don't know, but I know I
So
smashed
we'll take
somebody.
the lucky dog. I'm going to come down and put tires on it.
49. You'll be
No,
lining
no.
up behind the 54.
Fuel in it.
Looks like you should be lining up behind the
With the
26.
19 by.
Get behind the 19. Pit road is open.
Pace car to
Come
the
around
excuse
the
me, lucky dog to
98.
the outside.
Caution car. Man, we're back in this thing, buddy. Coming around it.
Bring her around,
102.
J-Dog.
Coming
Rock
around
on.
at 87. All right, so we're going to have to come around the 15.
Still
Line
got
up
one
behind
lap
the
to go.
81,
Still
behind
down
the
a lap.
81.
One down wheel.
Yes, 1 lap down now.
Should be starting behind the 25. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 11. All right, we need to be behind the 55.
It filled up
Line
the
up behind
tank.
the
I still have
24.
to wait for some reason.
We're behind the 49.
Catch the 49. Pit road is open.
The 54. Should be behind the 58.
Doesn't matter if it's full.
We're behind the
Based off like
72.
87.
We're going to
so it's
restart
take
behind the
longer.
26.
Okay.
I'll top it off with fuel and no tires. Pace car
Boy,
is
How
13
about
seconds
the Gen
back.
4s this week coming out?
Yeah, buddy.
What's pit road speed? 5 away.
Heck
And
yeah,
0 mark
brother.
now. Turn in. Don't get too tight to the wall.
What day are they supposed to release them?
Too far forward. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
Should be
All right,
Tuesday.
stop right there. Perfect.
Yeah, the 10th.
With the super speedway package.
Yeah, man.
Go, 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 go,
What's
go.
stupid is they're getting rid of the 2008 Charlotte, one of the best tracks in iRacing because it's smooth,
They could be lining up
unlike
behind
its
the
new
19.
version, but that's because it's aged.
I'm afraid they're going to get rid of this one, the old
I think
Daytona,
still our longest line, isn't it? Still
all
in the
the other
field.
legacy stuff. I hope
I think
not.
we should be
We're gonna
behind
keep
the
Daytona
21.
at least.
I know, because people are like upset because they're now bringing like more older cars.
Yeah.
Like they really are redoing the Gen 4 cars, and now they're getting rid of legacy tracks.
Yeah.
Is New Wilkesboro going to be part of it?
Yes, I think so.
I thought they're keeping. I know they're keeping. I'm pretty sure the old configuration, but they're making the new configuration. They're adding that to iRacing.
All right, I've got to let Cole by 7 seconds back.
They're getting rid of 8 legacy tracks on whenever they do it.
I know. I just don't. I don't understand. They want to add older cars, but yet they're getting rid of the older tracks.
I mean, the legacy tracks are getting rid of. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like Charlotte's still Charlotte. Old Sonoma, you don't really need Old Sonoma.
Should be behind the 21.
I mean, it's not like another track like maybe like Kentucky or Texas where they're two different old tracks.
Did a really good job, man. Give those fellas another tug real quick.
I just hope they don't get rid of Daytona, that's all. I can live without some of the
I genuinely think people would riot if they got rid of Old Daytona. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I would.
All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 55.
I hate to see any of them go.
Really? Cars off, be ready.
Go at you by
You're going to be lining up behind the 55.
And it's nothing I could do. It told me to let the 21 by for some reason, JW, and I got no penalty or nothing.
Leaders are running 43.
Yeah, no problem. iRacing screwed up there.
Green.
I got penalized for it.
Did I get a black clear for that?
Worry about what we got right now. Inside. Clear.
I was trying to pass him to get back in front of him, and it gave me a pass on one car.
Yeah, I got black flag too. I'm sorry, Cole.
Were you passing before the green?
It was just a situation of trying to catch up.
All good.
17, pitting in.
Yeah, that was not anybody's fault. It didn't tell me to let Cole by until we were into turn 3, so I sat there and waited. And then when JW passed me, it black flagged him because he passed me.
Yeah, it was messed up.
Yeah, it didn't tell me to get past you until very late, so I apologize.
Here we come, guys. 5-1.
Yeah, I don't think you did anything wrong.
Now. Come on, buddy. Turn in. You're going to leave on me. Do not leave on the jack.
2-second hold.
Go ahead, go.
Cole got a pass through, and I had a 2-second penalty.
And Doc, yeah, I might not be far off either.
Where's I need a caution?
Reckon.
Outside.
Hey!
Caution. You look here, stop for me right there. The road's closed.
Right on,
Line
I'm
up
pretty sure I'm
behind
the
the
lucky
21.
dog.
We should be behind the 21.
Yeah, Buster
I'm happy
Malcolm.
for you, Buster. Thank you.
I'll let Cole by.
Get behind the 21.
What a foul turn of events, man. Here's the good news. This race has not been very good the first half, as far as cleanliness. But we have over half the race to go.
I got a
You're
dip
going to
in,
have to come
Scotty.
around the pace car. You're behind the 21.
Pace car on the back.
Seems like every time I get decent track position, man, something crazy happens. I just want to get caught up to the tail end of the field.
Open. Pit road open.
And there's no way I can make it all the way around. With the pace car.
Go, Bobby.
I think all those leaders, I think several will stay out.
You gonna be getting that lucky dog there, Buster?
Yes, I am.
I'm coming, Scotty. You good, Bobby? It's pretty odd tonight for some reason.
Sitting in here, JW.
10-4. Don't mind if I join you, do you?
102. Got the lucky dog.
Come on.
I'll be having a lap car coming to the outside.
Yeah, see, the leaders are already off of pit road, so I couldn't have got the wave around there anyway. So why not just come in, top it off? Not going to take tires. We're in pretty decent shape on that previous set of tires.
All right, fellas, here we come. 5 away. At your mark now. And turn in here. Get in here. You're going to leave on me, 10-4.
10-4 on that. 126 laps to go. There ain't going to be any cars left.
Go. Line up behind the 19. You're going to be coming around the 49.
And I might be the only car 1 lap down. Maybe. Yeah, I am. I am the only car a lap down, so.
Coming around at 49.
Really not racing extremely hard.
Get behind the 19.
I'm staying out.
1 to go.
Hey, be careful, Warren. 88 miles per hour can be dangerous.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's right. It's a Dr. Emmett Brown theory.
1.21 gigawatts.
Baby hits 88 miles an hour. You're going to see some serious stuff happen.
Thank you for the G-rated comment.
Well, I know he's going back to the future, probably.
Right on. Yeah, no kidding,
I haven't
Jason.
seen that movie in a long time.
Finally.
I just saw that clip in the Goodyear commercial. I was like, I feel like he said something.
So I'm sitting here in 19th,
Jingle
1
bell.
lap down. 1 lap down.
All right, again, Wheels. I didn't really know what else to do there but stop.
No, you did all you were supposed to do. It was just weird. I can't explain it. I think Cole did what he was supposed to do. I think I did what I was supposed to do. And it's iRacing, being iRacing.
My black flag wasn't
All right,
for
Earl,
not
bring 'em
catching
up.
up. It was for passing on the inside. I was getting around them as soon as it went green. So that's what caused it for me.
Yeah, understood.
I have a man pace cards off.
All right, let's go racing a little bit. Of course, I wouldn't
Green
mind
flag.
to see a quick caution. That would help me out a whole lot.
Leaders are running 43.2.
Truth be told.
Gate. Outside. Clear. Outside. Still there. Still out there. Clear high.
Just got to be patient with the car, let it do its thing from the center of the corner off.
Inside. Still inside, even up. Still there.
I just want to be in a
Still there.
situation
Clear.
where
Clear.
when a caution comes out, I'm not having to wait on 3 or 4 guys.
Hey, watch Daryl over Red Bocker.
I think by the end of this one, Scotty Grove's going to be up there challenging. Very good at saving tires.
Is your pedal figured out, Corey?
It's serviceable, but it's still a mess. Come on by, buddy.
And you?
Corey with throttle problems running in the ninth
Sorry about
position.
that. Kind of just come bouncing out at me.
Didn't even feel it.
I didn't make a lot of contact, but I definitely touched it.
The 24 is the leader.
Corey, you sure you had enough money to pay Goodyear? I feel like we got a bunch of Chinese poppers on the cars.
Inside, inside. Still inside.
That might be.
Check tires,
We're
boys.
inside.
That might be
Outside.
referencing bicycle tires.
Still out there, man. Clear high, clear high.
George, I'll back out early down here in 1.
10-4.
He's on the lead lap.
Outside. Still out there. Clear.
You can have it in the 3 down here, Joe.
Thank you.
Outside.
I'm going to back it up
Outside.
even more.
Clear.
On these tires, I am starting to get a little slideways in 3 and 4.
So you know, fast guys are running 44.324.
There's another car spinning. There's Paul White.
Clear inside. Inside, inside. Still inside. Still on your inside.
I'll back out early, Paul.
Clear low.
My tires are pretty high right now. Appreciate it.
Inside, inside.
We'll let him go. Again, he's on the lead
Clear,
lap.
clear, clear. Good job.
Appreciate it, JW.
You betcha. I am the only car a lap down. I need to not do anything stupid, like put it in the wall. I'm on older tires too, and there may be a few other guys as well.
Sorry, Buster.
Those DeLoreans, a little ill-handling ones.
Still there.
Well, when the car's built
Clear
by a
up
bunch
top.
of people on cocaine, I mean, it's bound to be like this.
Yeah, I never got no tires on that last pit stop, so I'm a little bit.
It was the 80s.
Yeah, a bunch of old Pontiac execs to go build a car like this. Yeah, it's gonna be trash. So people don't understand. They think that the DeLorean's this god tier car because of the movie. The car's awful. The car was a piece of junk.
Yeah, but it travels back in time. And forward in time. definitely my favorite trilogy. Love the Back to the Future movies. Alright, boys, need somebody to spin it out. Please and thank you. Just not right in front of me. Or myself. Alright, Spasm has broken it down to 10. Broke it down to 6. Now, down to 2.
No, Doc.
Meters are running 45.
Oh, Doc Creighton.
8,
Spun
9.
it on the entry of pit road.
Road tires.
Hopefully Doc can get some new Mr. Feelgoods on there and get back out here.
Wow, this thing is plumbing, man.
Evil. Exactly right.
If you think you're being easy on it, be easier.
True that. Billy de Blasio, kids.
Outside. Still outside.
If I be any easier, I'll be going backwards.
Still outside.
It might work out.
Still out there. You're clear him.
I think Paul may have really revved his tires up when he spun it. Scotty Grove is right. When you think you're driving it easy, drive it easier.
Ooh, great, Scott.
Yeah, almost.
Yes, they are vaping. And I feel sorry for him too. But look now, there's no rule saying he can't solicit others' opinions either. But he will make the final decision. I could use the windshield tear off, I'll tell you that right now.
Caution down.
All right.
What is this for, Earl? Say again. Caution for. In the wall. Pit road is closed.
I am the lucky dog.
All right, we need to be behind the 54.
One long one. That's all I want. One.
That was my fault. I tried to run the high line and it just spun out.
Now, let's get caught up.
I spun out 4 times. First caution.
Put it out. Bring off a 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3. Put it out. Put it out. Bring off a 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3. Put it out. Bring off a 2.
Yeah, I kind of look things.
Jimmy J.C. Coker Jr.
It's almost like a glazing period. Like the car came back there, just you know, when you passed me, the car kind of came back to me. It's like, good, and then there's a glaze over.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit, Spasm.
I don't know, you just got to get past it.
Sure, Spasm the money.
We're getting cautious right when everyone's in the glaze.
I'm going to set up my pit stop. I would have been the wave around anyway.
Only glaze I like is doing
Get behind the 54, lining up behind the pace car.
But it does seem to get greasy for a while, then it kind of seems to come back.
Pit road will be open. This should be the lucky dog here.
All right.
Car,
we're back on equal footing.
All right, you're going to have to come around the
and
pace
may
car.
have an extra set of tires in the bank. I don't know.
Line up behind the pace car.
I like a good Krispy Kreme glazed donut.
I bet you would.
Somebody let me know when the pace car is going in fourth.
All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 25. Get behind the 24. Line up behind the 88. Line up behind the 28. Come in, you'll be behind the 98. You're behind the 58.
All right, tire wear here. This will be a good indicator. I think we're going to get some green flag racing.
10 away.
This last half of the race.
5 away.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Sure, Mark. Now, turn in, buddy. Come on. Don't slide your tires. Nice and smooth there.
93 on the right front, 81 on the right rear, 90, 91 on the left side. And that was, let's see, I got tires on 56, I believe. Yeah. So what are we looking at here? 40, 30?
Go, man, go,
37
hard.
laps.
Good job, guys. You're going to be lining up behind the 21. I think it's still our longest line, isn't it? Still into the field.
Okay, so I got to start shotgun on the field, boys.
The track doesn't exist anymore, but still can't help but feel that Texas World Speedway would have been amazing in these things.
I'm sure it would. How big was that? Was that a 2-mile track? A little more than 2 mile?
Looks like you should be lining up behind the 21.
Of Michigan with slightly higher banking.
Yummy.
You get on YouTube, JW, there's a Winston West race from, I want to say, early 90s where Waltrip, Earnhardt, and a couple other ones, Schrader, are in it.
Sweet Jesus. I'll have to find that.
Hey, Chris Carter was telling me he was banned from chat for some sort of a rant that he went on.
Yeah, I think so.
Where do you find that?
Oh, it's on the YouTubes. We should be behind the 21.
Somebody send that to Buster after the race.
I can't remember what it's on. It's like iRacing and Fields or something.
10-4.
Yeah, that sounds familiar, but my good lord, it is hilarious.
Let's see, tell us.
Caused a nuclear war with Australia.
He's not a kangaroo fan.
Not at all.
Pace cars off, be ready.
All right, boys, here we go. Lead lap, restarting 19th out of 20 cars that are remaining.
Let's say high going into one bit of
So you know, fast guys are running 40.976. Outside. Door outside. Clear.
Yeah, the Australian embassy's still not happy about it.
I think he's banned from Australia, too.
Oh, really?
No, I made that up.
You never know.
It is possible. With Chris Carter, anything's possible.
I can see him being that petty. They lost a war to emus? Emus, right? Ostriches?
Emus, yeah. I'm not sure
yeah,
what
war.
war.
A whole war to emus. I mean, I can see them banning Chris Carter.
Still outside. In and out. Still there. One inside. The 24 is the leader. Clear, clear, clear.
You know where I messed up? I messed up pitting on that lap 2 caution for fuel. Thinking we were going to go green for 198 laps.
Dig it in the one there, Krispy Kreme.
I do.
Yeah, I think it's time to deploy the old Ray Rogers strategy here.
I think the last half is going to be a lot better than the first half.
You might better knock on some wood.
Oh yeah, already have.
Very good job. Nothing out back. The gap is 1.
Get around Buster here in that Dale Earnhardt machine. He's got Dale on his back.
Still outside. Clear, clear.
Good to follow Davey Allison around here.
Outside, outside. Still out there.
Got a car spinning down pit road.
Still outside.
Go ahead, hit him.
Clear.
Thank you. Didn't have to.
Oh yeah, I'm not ready.
You're in a Thunderbird now. Keep that in mind. And a darn good looking one. I forgot the windshield tear off.
All Chevrolets up there in the front.
We're just halfway home, Dirty Dan. Halfway home.
Leader status 44.308. Tip 11 is the leader.
I'd be interested to see on the cars that have Ford and Chevy and Toyota or any other manufacturer, what percentage people buy a Chevrolet compared to Ford? I bet it's at least 2 to 1, if not 3 to 1. Chevrolet Racing has a massive fan base.
We're halfway in the race.
Hopefully they get that new Dodge Ram truck in the truck series here on iRacing. Soon, sooner rather than later. And by soon I mean probably be the April build of next year, I guess. They might release it here in January, I don't know.
No pressure on the back. The gap is 2. Working outside, outside. Still out there. You're clear. Outside. Still outside.
Corey Vaughn in that
Still
old
there.
Milwaukee, I think it's a Buick.
Clear.
Can't Can't solve that riddle right yet.
24 is the leader. Outside. Clear. Outside. You're clear. Inside. Still inside.
Well, the 0-2 for 1 right there.
Clear low.
Unfortunately, Colbert and the Chattanooga Chew machine has disconnected.
Besides, the way they're racing up front, we might want to just save a run anyway.
Fair enough. You come on up there, Julie.
When I was a little boy watching races at Michigan here, what I remember, what I remember most.
How was your forward drive there towards the end of that
our leader,
little run we just did?
Spector spun it out or
The
got
road is
wrecked.
closed.
I remember those single sets
I
of
do
bleachers.
not know what happened right there.
I think he got in there a little bit too hot since the tires were starting to get real hot and just lost it.
Is race leader, if I heard
Scotty,
correctly.
I went to the feature there.
If I heard correctly, race leader has spun it out. Chris Carter, everybody.
No, I tried using the clutch. It didn't work.
There he is. Hello from Columbus, Ohio. Chris, we're just talking about you. Chris, I messaged you back.
Road is open.
I messaged you back on Discord
I guess we just
at about 7:58. I'm not sure if you saw that or not.
Okay, 5-7.
Yeah, I made a mistake. When I walked away, I had them checked and they changed them again.
All right. Do we go put tires on it now? Leaving us with 4 sets remaining for the final 95 laps? No. Staying out. Now I'm going to get passed quite a bit.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 98.
But I'm going to stay out and try to save a set of tires. Roger White, everybody. Spring Lake, North Carolina. Thank you very much. Spasm voice. I like it. Billy Sigmund has stayed out. I like it. Paul White, Warren Keith, Joel Farlow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 10-4 on that, Chris. Understood. Chris, Buster Malcolm, I don't know if you heard it or not, Buster Malcolm about 15 minutes ago was bringing up the reason your voice is muted on iRacing.
Fuel only, Dan?
Yeah, I went fuel only on that one.
All right, so if you guys here are no tires.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I did the same as you and cost myself an extra set of tires I didn't want to.
I guarantee it, Spasm. I guarantee it. But if Corey didn't think you were capable, he wouldn't have tasked you with picking the best paint scheme. My personal one, nostalgia speaking, is the Davey Allison one. Then the Country Time Lemonade right in front of me. I love the old Mikey Waltrip car.
We're on one to go.
I agree, Spaz. So many beautiful schemes. All right.
I was just going to ask you, JW, if you got your lap back. So good.
Yes, I did. Previous caution. Got that lap back. Got 2 of them back. And here we are in 5th place now. Am I going to stay in 5th? Probably not.
Well, I'm glad. I know I did what I was supposed to, but still felt like a scumbag. So good.
No, man, you or Cole, neither one, I don't think did anything wrong. Cole and I were having to lag back. He was late getting back out on the track, so I had to stop for him. Then it had him pass me, and then somehow we had to pass you, and then then you had to repass us. You know how iRacing is.
Yeah.
I'm watching
Yeah,
WWE
stuff happens.
main event. John Cena, Logan Paul versus Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
Nathan's still in the chat telling Michael Waltrip stinks.
I think he heard you. You heard that, baby.
Get those belts tugged. Get that thing cleaned out real well. Get a couple pulls on that thing. Go.
Well, I know. I wish the trucks would go to prom or something.
All right, boys. Here we go.
Yeah, it's not a good beat.
Pace cars off. Big man, do your job.
For the 19th time tonight, Buster Malcolm restarting behind me.
Flag. Good job, bud. Great smooth. The sit-up day pass guys are running 43.103.
Buster may have new tires. You're going to see a lot of new tire guys marching up through here quickly. Case in point, Dan Taylor on the way. I think he said he took tires. No, he went fuel only, didn't he? He went fuel only.
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Still there. In and out. Outside one. Still out there. Still out there. Still outside. Still outside. Still out there. In and out. Still there. One inside. In and out. Still there. Inside only. Still there, your door. Clear low. Outside.
Oh, God bless.
Two outside.
Oh, Carlos.
Still outside. Still outside. Door outside.
Nice catch, JW.
Woohoo!
You're clear, clear. Spin, spin. Caution,
Okay.
caution.
Wow.
You doing there, bud? Pit
Wow.
road is closed.
Heck, I may have came down into Carlos. Carlos, if I came down into you, I'm sorry. Wow. Chris Carter, everybody.
Sorry,
Cindy,
George. If that was you that I
$5 random draws for the chat. That's what I'm talking about.
24.
No problem, Mark. It happens.
So you know what we do. When the race is over,
No, and if you think about the DeLorean, it was a pretty
I
trash
will
car,
announce
but if you
that.
think
I'm going
about
to count the
it is a very
previous
inspiring
5
car because a lot of
people
cars
who have been in the
these days
chat
have
only,
features that DeLorean
not racing.
first invented.
We're going to draw 3 of those for random draws.
Pit road will be open.
All right, pit road is open. We got 89 laps left.
Well, I don't remember all the features, but I know that the DeLorean was like the first car with the little pop-up doors, not the ones with the saddle ones that just pop up, and like all supercars have those now, and then like just how low it is.
We're going to take a set of
Going
tires.
doors, and no, I'm pretty sure Mercedes is the first people to do that.
Come on, Warren. Flux capacitors.
Yeah, you got me there. Not even Elon could say you created that first.
Would the Mercedes travel through time? I don't think so.
Here we come, fellas. At your mark. Now, come on, turn in, turn in.
Hope
You're
not.
gonna leave on me, do not leave on the jack.
Okay.
One of that thing that turned trash into nuclear energy. Was it Mr. Fusion?
That's right. Yes, it is. Back to the Future 2. So, man, not too bad on the tires.
Wish I could get my hands on this notebook.
Oh, me too. Sports Almanac.
They could be lining up behind the 25.
Yeah, what was it? It was something Sports Almanac.
I'll Google it.
No, that's a word I haven't heard in a long time, an almanac.
Kids today can't even spell almanac.
That's true. Let me Google that. I forget the name of it.
Just called Google now.
I've seen a lot of almanac. Not random, I've just seen them. Stores
What
and
was
stuff.
Biff Tannen's Sports Almanac?
I've actually touched one, Joe.
I think we have a big almanac in our house somewhere. I don't remember where it is. I don't remember if it is an almanac or not.
It doesn't say.
Need to remember to send you some old Milwaukee commercials.
It was Gray's Sports Almanac.
Yes, great.
Were there a certain number of years that it had on it as well?
I'm looking.
It was like 50-something to...
I think it was 50 to 2000. I think it was a 50 stretch.
Ding ding to 2000. Absolute. To the end of the century.
Yeah, make like a tree and get out of here.
It's make like a tree and leave. You sound like an idiot when you say it like that.
You actually sound like the old Biff.
I have to be right behind the old Milwaukee car. I think I'll have another shot.
Thanks, McFly.
My favorite is Principal Strickland. You want to be a slacker the rest of your life?
Thing hands up.
No, it's loud. Thank you, Corey Vaughn.
Get ready to go, man.
All right, boys. Here we
You're
go.
a slacker just like your old man, McFly.
Great. Now I'm going to have to watch those movies after we get off here.
I am too.
All right, here we go.
What's the matter? You chicken?
Be ready. Do your thing, boss man. Be ready.
Nobody calls
Green.
me chicken.
Fast guys running 43.02.
All right, here we go now. We're in good shape. New tires.
Inside. Clear low.
86 to go.
Sorry, shifter problem.
I was wondering what happened there.
Inside. Clear, clear, clear. Inside. All clear, my man.
Tell you what, for the amount, I bet we've had at least 10 cautions. Not one fan has left here today. They're loving it.
You got it, come on.
outside. Door outside. Still outside. Still outside. 10 faster than him. Keep it up. Clear. Outside. Still out there. Still out there.
Still forgot that windshield tear off.
Still outside. Still outside. Clear.
Getting dangerously close to that wall. Kind of drive like I live on the edge. That's totally false.
Inside. Still there. Fast guys are running 44.44. Still inside. Clear low.
Bug guts and Goodyear all over that windshield. We ran these cars at the old Atlanta, I don't know, it's been 3 years ago, I bet. And I'm still, that race has stuck with me on how much fun it was. Tonight is the same way. As far as just having to baby the car, aggressively baby the car. I can't wait to find out how the Gen 4s are going to race. I hope they've got the 850, 900 horsepower. It's my understanding you'll have a super speedway package and a everything else package. All right, working lap 123. We are 41 out. One more stop and we're in our fuel window, if it comes to that. not getting the car slowed down enough in 3 and 4. It may look like we're creeping through those corners, and we probably are, miles per hour wise. This car is very heavy. Or it feels heavy anyway. Top 3 is separated themselves. That is Winkelspec Creighton and Dimitri Mundros. All 3 have spun the car tonight. Trying my best not to spin the car tonight. Just about spun it earlier on in the race, out of 4. Really outside of that, knocking on wood as I say this, we've not spun the car.
Get them. You can do it. The interval is 1.2.
Go up on that brake bias just a little bit. Having a hard time slowing it up in 3 and 4. Would love to do a green flag pit stop. There's any more speed up here.
My bad, pushed up a little bit there.
.45.60 was my last lap. This one's going to check in at 46 even, so no. Just need to stick right down here. And we are still 36 laps away from pitting.
On top. Caution, caution.
Caution's out. Caution's out. 2 places.
Did you happen to get a look at your temps when you're on track?
Joel Farlow and Warren
Is that
Keith.
for Warren or is that for somebody else?
You'll be lining up behind the 25.
Dimitri went first, then Warren.
Okay, it's Dimitri. I'm sorry. I thought that was Joel Farlow. My bad. My bad. Let's get some Michigan.
Put it out.
There was
Put it
no
out.
question.
Three off of
It
two.
went
Put it out.
so
Turn
quick.
two. Turn two. Put it out. Turn three. Turn three. Put it out. Put it out.
my
Three
thing
off
is
of
good
two.
off
Put it
two.
out. Turn.
I was just wondering when you were going to spin it out, because it looked like for the past couple laps, Warren, you've been like absolutely wheeling the car to keep it straight.
It wasn't bad, actually. It was predictable. All of a sudden, I don't know, it was just weird. That one was just, I barely was even on throttle.
We're going to take a
Buster, I
windshield
think
tear off.
Dimitri's going to pass us.
He gets spun out back there.
About Dimitri, does it? I'm not pitting, so
Mr. Malcolm going to stay out. This is going to leave me with 3
Hey,
sets of
lucky dog
tires.
coming through.
We come, guys. 5 away. At your mark now. Turn in, turn in. You're going to leave on me, do not leave on the
Oh
jack.
boy.
Too far forward. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. All right, stop right there. Perfect.
Good Lord. If I've pitted 10 times tonight, I've overslid it 7 times. Still 96 on that right front, 90 on the right rear, 94 on the left side, 95 on the
Go, man,
left
go,
rear.
go, man, go.
Track is just slick.
Good
It's
job,
not
big
really
crew.
the tire wear right now.
Looks like you should be lining up behind the 58.
It's just very slick. Greasy. Hot and greasy. Kind of like the way I like my ladies. Hot and greasy. Hey, Chris Carter, read the Discord. Copy that. Let's pull that unit up. Hopefully it's on the other screen. Nope, it's right in the middle. Crap. Oh boy.
You're behind the 58. You're going to have to come around
There we
the
go.
88.
Let's see what we
We
got
should be
going
behind
on
the
here.
58.
Chris Carter.
One to go.
Okay, I'm trying. Yeah, copy that, Chris. I'll read that and break that down post-race, but we certainly will, man. We certainly will. Big 10-4 on that.
All right, you're
All
going to have
right,
to come
all right,
around
all
the
right.
29.
Start here, Buster.
Caleb Holloway. Today marks 6 years I've been watching. Yeah. Thank you very much, Caleb. Thank you and love what you do for the racing community. Always remember Christ is Lord and rubbin' is racing. Fact and fact. Thank you, Caleb. Do appreciate it, man. Really, really appreciate it. 6 years, man. That is crazy. That is crazy. Spaz, I'm
I
not
have
trying to
saved a
influence
set
your
of tires
vote,
somewhere, and
but
this
if
is
I had
it.
an extra $10, I could grab you something from Hardee's, LOL. There you go. George Buck. Look, that Cal Yarborough machine, pretty dang awesome.
Did you use the wrong spec map, JW?
I don't think
Buck,
so.
you cleaned out
Are you
real good.
seeing
Look
a
to the
previous
green here.
one, like maybe Smith & Wesson on the back of it?
Yeah, you got like a W&W something back there.
Yeah. I control ARD pre-race, and it fixed it on my end, but I guess it hasn't
Pace
yet
cards off,
through
be ready.
trading paints.
Ready, green,
All right, here we go. Leviticus.
Leaders running 29.798.
I'll stay high.
Outside quarter. Still outside. Still out there. Clear. Stay with him, baby. Outside. Still out there. Clear.
Hey now. I thought them tires would stick a little bit better. They did not. Man, I've got to slow this car down more to get through 3 and 4. One would think after 134 laps I would be able to make that adjustment.
Hell yeah, good lap.
One would think.
Give it what it'll take, bud. You got lots of room behind you. The interval is 1.
Got a gaggle at the front of the field.
Sorry about that, Mark. Just trying to get a little too fancy with that.
That's okay. I was just trying to get up to speed and I was and stay out of your guys' way.
Outside. Clear high.
Still cannot make it on fuel. There were 45 laps on the fuel.
Fast guys are
There's
running
63 to go.
44.392.
I know I can hear it through my audio, and I don't think it comes through the live stream, but how these tires are sliding in 3 and 4. Not so much in 1 and 2.
Caution somewhere.
Caution's out.
Throughout the course of that last run, did you see any rubber laying down at all?
All right, strategy begins now.
Closed.
There, let's save my set of tires.
Do you use a set of tires right here? That is the question. Got about a minute to make my mind up. Yeah, Michael, I think that's what I originally had planned. Still not going to be able to make it to the end here. God dang, boys. Do you take tires or not? That is the question.
The road is open.
I mean, fuel is not a major, it's not imperative I get fuel right now. We got 41 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, I know, there's a few drivers who are looking down at 2 right now.
I got 3 sets. I'm sitting pretty good, I think.
I've got 3 sets remaining right now. And this track is only getting hotter and hotter.
Well, I got 3 sets left right now, and I'm about to go to 2.
Why not? Let's stay out. Let's stay out. They talked me into it.
Lucky dog coming.
No, Leviticus, and here's why. Everybody's going to be back on pit road one more time, regardless.
Pit road will be closed this time. 49, got the lucky dog.
So it really wouldn't have benefited.
Yeah, 4 sets sitting down there.
Lap car.
Really wouldn't have benefited me taking fuel only right now. I think we had about 3 cars behind me also stay out. Once we get on the back side of 150, I'm going to put tires on every stop.
Don't do that. It might spin out.
You're good.
That'll be 1 to go this time by. Honestly, if everybody else came down pit road, I was going to come too. But I saw several stay out, and I was like, well, I can manage here. I'll manage. And if we go green up to, say, 170, I'll pop down pit road and come put some tires on it. That's true, Spasm. We'll try our best not to hit the wall. I don't think I have any damage.
Negative, there's nothing wrong with the car.
Thank you, Chad.
Look at her there, big Earl. I don't see nothing.
Earl sees nothing, Chad sees nothing. We're in good shape.
Scratchy that last time you were talking to us. Maybe just kind of look down there real quick and double check your connections, check your helmet.
57 laps to go.
Speaking of old stuff on YouTube, Scotty, I saw something last week, and I thought of you, and it's called 1985 Baltimore, or 1985 Streets of Baltimore. I don't know if you've seen that, but it's pretty good.
I don't know. I don't think I saw that one. I don't think they did much in 85. The last time they won a series was 83. I think, was it 88 was the year they started off horrible, but the Rockies finally started off worse this year. I think 89 is what they called the why not year, where they almost made the playoffs with the same horrible team as the year before.
Well, no, this is a documentary about, like, the streets of Baltimore, like down in the inner city, and some news channel did an hour-long expose on it. Pretty wild.
Scotty, in case you don't know, is a big Baltimore Oriole fan.
Yeah, I used to live in Federal Hill, which is right down there.
Yeah, Federal Hill, place to go, especially during football games.
All right, well, man, let's get
Yep,
those things
used to live
cleaned
on
up
West
real well.
Churchill.
You're ready to
Right
go
down
here.
there.
I think they mentioned Federal Hill in that piece.
Yeah, it overlooks the harbor where cannons and stuff were from Revolutionary War days, War of 1812, stuff like that.
Hey,
I'm going to let you go when we get to turn 1, okay?
I got old tires.
Green. Baby, you looking good. Get that rhythm.
Warren might be streets of Baltimore. Immediately go straight to like American Mall Series and IndyCar.
1, 2.
Warren might be the first one on new tires.
Football and crab cake. That's what Maryland does.
That's what Maryland does.
Inside. Still inside.
That's from Wedding Crashers.
Still there.
Such a good movie.
Oh, it's great.
Still there. Clear. Inside.
No time. I'm keeping the painting.
Still there. Quarter inside. Clear low. Working the bottom inside. 2 wide inside. 1 car inside. All clear.
Football, crab cakes. That's what Maryland does.
Outside. All clear.
So Farlow getting a little loose. You are just tuning in. You're watching the American 400 brought to us by Corey Vaughn. We're in the 1987 stock cars. We're at Legacy, Michigan. We are having a good time. Almost everybody has spun the car out at some point, or at least got super loose. Sim time. Start of the green, or drop of the green flag was 12 o'clock noon.
Take it into one, Joe.
It is currently 2:23 in the sim. We'll put it out. We'll put it out.
Man, tell me what you got. Closed. Closed.
Put it out. Spring off of 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3.
Yeah, I need that to go about 10, 15 laps longer.
Yep.
I might not have needed that.
We are going to put some tires on it as we're working lap
I was going to
148.
send you out when you caught me anyway, Joe.
Sounds like it.
He said he's done it to himself 4 times already, so what's one to someone else?
That's right.
All I know is you want Eric Wrinkle stick the spin out, get somebody besides Kyle Smalley or John Creighton to pass them.
All right, we're going to take tires and fuel. We will be...
Spin that JW guy out. There can only be one Warren in here.
That is true.
Y'all need to lock it up.
Lock it up. All right, we'll top it
Lucky
off.
dog coming around.
We're going to be on the cusp of the fuel window. Warren Keith has stayed out.
I only need 3 or 4 more lucky dogs, you guys. Just keep it up.
History is on your side.
10 away. 5 away. At your mark.
Speaking of Warren,
Come on, buddy.
there's one Warren I have not
Nice
seen in a
easy.
long time.
Remember, you're going to leave on me.
Too far forward. Back it up. Back it up. Back. All right. Stop right there. Perfect.
Warren who?
Maybe I'm forgetting wrong. Shannon Warren? What's his name?
Yeah, Shannon Warren. He was in the chat about a month ago.
Always used to race from the hot spot in the middle of nowhere.
That's right. All right. Again.
Yeah, when you said Warren who, I was like, did I forget the name? Is it not Shannon? You got me for a second.
No, when you were mentioning the name, my spotter came through my headset and overshot my pit, and he was yelling, you know, and I couldn't hear who you were saying.
3, 2, 1. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Yeah, that guy.
Dan, I think we might have messed up on that one.
All right, it's showing 51 laps.
Yeah, I was debating, do we
On
save
fuel.
them now or get caught up later on at the end?
The wheel said it's in our favor that it's going to happen again, but now it won't.
They're
Larry
asking
Max
for a
turned
thumbs
to the
up or
race
down
face and
and
it happened
flag
3 more
stand
times.
if you think the track is ready or not. Line up behind the 87.
Yeah, that was my thought. Figure we paint on it, now it won't happen. Been waiting 150 laps to go green, and now we'll pick the time to do it.
We've had spurts of long green flag runs, and by spurts I mean about 15 laps.
Yeah, I'll be getting a couple sets refunded at the end of this one.
Showing 50.7 estimated laps. That's probably going to be about
Not me, I'm going to
48.
use every last one of them.
I'm going to try to at least.
And we're going to be 49 when we take
Unless
the
we go
green.
green.
If we get about 10 laps and get another one here, I'd be happy.
I definitely think that we can save enough fuel if we need to.
Yeah,
All right,
we get our caution
Don't
every
tug,
15
get ready
laps
to go.
and
You're
still
nice
have
and smooth
enough
now.
tires.
All right, we need a green flag run, boys and girls, like a son of a gun.
Pace car's off. Be ready. Green flag. Just an update. Fast guys are running 42.888.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Outside. Outside. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still outside. Still out there.
Michael Johns has ran a really good
Clear
race.
up top. That's nice. Let's go get another one. Outside. Still there at your door. Clear high, clear high. Outside.
Go ahead, John.
Still outside. Clear, clear.
this goes without saying. You can probably see it. I don't know if you can hear it. This track is extremely slick. It's like driving on ice right now. Big wreck. Keep it up there, boys. They stay in it. They stay in it. Farlow, Creighton involved.
Settle in, nice and smooth.
But that's not a yellow.
Whole lot of concentration just trying to keep this car moving forward.
Working the bottom. Come on, you can do it. The interval is 1.3. Clear, clear. Outside. Outside.
You have 0 racecraft, Joel.
Clear high.
How do I have 0 racecraft? You're the one that wrecked me.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
If I'm hearing it correctly, we got some beef.
Fast guys running 44.484.
Like I gave you like a lane and a half, but I see what you're probably saying is that I tried to come up, I got a little loose. So when you moved up, you got loose and you hooked me. JW after a race, go look at lap 55, I think.
Copy that, lap 155.
Go watch Joel pound the wall out of 2 and then throw a big block into 3 when I caught him, running 20 mile an hour faster.
Copy that, lap 155.
They're through the corner and we
Working the bottom.
Copy that.
Still inside.
Oh yeah, I threw a
Still
big block
inside.
and I was like running a normal line.
Clear low.
I've seen Joey Logano do a lot more blocking than that.
Well, Joel, you're no Joey Logano, are you?
Well,
Go ahead, John.
everybody about every race in 2015.
That's a funny line. You're no Joey Logano.
Creighton, I got to give it up. That was a good one.
That's what I'm here for.
Would make a great sound clip. You're no Joey Logano.
I'll serve that one up to you. I'll get it for you.
Oh boy.
Good job, man. Nothing
When
out
race
the
like
back.
Joey Logano, I'd win a little
The
bit.
gap is 2.5.
We might have a few guys trying to save a bit of fuel. Obviously, I don't know everybody's fuel situation, but Maciel and Sigmund, I don't think are driving it very hard. if this thing stayed green, your race winner could be one of those two guys. I know one thing, I've had fun. Has it been the cleanest race ever? Of course not. But it is a lot of fun.
Outside. Still out there? You're clear. Outside. Outside, still there. Still out there. Still there, outside. Clear high, clear high. Leaders are running 44.984. Outside. Still outside.
Looks like Billy might get a little tight there out of 2. He has the past couple laps.
Find it, buddy. Find that line, man. The interval is 1:22. Still outside.
Maybe just not wanting to throttle up too early.
Still out there.
So he doesn't get loose.
Outside, still there. That's it, man. Make them eyes pop out. Let's go. Still outside. Clear. Inside, inside. Still there.
It was actually a mistake.
Still there, inside.
Getting up in front of him.
Clear.
I throttled up too quickly.
Inside. All clear.
Hang on to it, Billy. No! No!
Great job, buddy. Great job. Fly it forward, man. We can get these guys. The interval is 1.
Got another one there, Dan.
Stay off that flipping wall. Ah. Are you serious?
All right, well, we just crashed. Looks like it.
Go ahead, Doc.
We're going to be down a ton of power here.
Are you serious?
What happened? Oh, okay. Go ahead, get it fixed, guys.
We are going to be done. God bless. Oh. Come on, boys. See what you can do. See what you can do. Maybe get the backup carburetor out.
Coming, guys. 10 away.
God bless.
Here we come, guys. 5 away. That's your mark.
Let's
now,
see what the
turn in
damage
nice
is.
and don't slide your tires. Nice and smooth there.
Too much damage. We're done. Honestly, did not see that coming. Let me go see. I did not feel or see that coming. Did not feel or see that coming. Son of a gun. It is what it is. It is what it is. Crap. Man, we had such a good run going as well. But Don't have a faster pair. Game over. Game over. Eric Winkelspect, our race leader. Warren Keith in second place. We've got a battle. Back in third is Paul White and Carlos Maciel. John Creighton has overtaken myself and Billy Sigmund, of course. Joey Piletti, he runs in the 5th spot. Ooh, what happened? Hang on, Billy Sigmund back out on the racetrack. Trying to find Scotty Grove in the 6th spot. 7th is Michael Johns. Again, what a great race he has run. 8th is the dirty one, Dan Taylor, and Corey Vaughn right there in 9th place. Buster Malcolm in 10th place, and he is still on the lead lap, I do believe. Yes. And Bobby Johnson in 11th on the lead lap. John Creighton is the first car a lap down, and then Billy Sigmund. Creighton making some headway up through the field. I think he might have some new tires. May have pitted early. But anyway, back up front. Let's put it on TV camera 1. Watch Eric Winkelspect. Actually, we're going to go TV camera 2. We're going to keep it on Warren Keith. I thought we were able to get... I'll tell you what, let's just go chase cam and spin this around and keep it on he and Warren Keith. And see if Warren is able to close that gap a little bit. At the moment, he is about a second back, 8/10 of a second. Okay. Son of a gun, man. We had a good run going. And I flipping blew it. Yeah, that stuff happens, Spasm. I don't know where it came from. Thank you, Michael. Had a great run going. I think we could have finished top 5 pretty easily. But it just didn't materialize. It's the way it goes. It's the way it goes, Chevy. Ogre, it's the way it goes. Just the way it goes. You do incident disputes after the race? Not really. I mean, we'll go look at lap 155 again with Farlow. And if guys ask me to look at all right, caution's out. Let's go find out what happened. If guys tell me to look at a lap, I will certainly do it. Let's go see what happened. We got a spinner.
Sorry, Joey. That was my fault.
We got a spinner here on...
That's all good. Sorry, I got India.
Scotty Grove and Joey Piletti. Let's see what happened.
Oh, no, nothing you could do. I was already spinning loose.
Yeah, same thing happened to Scotty and Joey, it sounds like. It happened to me. This is moments ago. Yeah, just came around with him. I'm telling you, man, it's so much fun. My tires was a 94.89, 94 on the left side, 93. So it really wasn't the tires. Let's take a look at this right quick. Let me go live. Track temperature, here we go. 118, track temperature is 118. Oh, Scotty's spinning it out again. Oh. Easy there, 55. Easy. Let's get that thing on pit road and get them tires cooled off. Let's get another set. Get this thing cooled off.
Hey, JW, can you give me an EOL? I got something broke. Thank you.
Yeah, copy that. Looks like that front end is sitting down on the track a little bit. All right, let's go look at 155. Creighton and Farlow. We'll have time here. 155. And see what happened with these guys.
Yeah, I don't know how long we were on tires there, Dan, but that was about all they had.
Yep, that's true. Let's back it up.
I thought they were getting better again.
What it is.
And let's see the alleged block down into 2. Let's find, where is Joel? I don't know where Joel is. We're on 153. Where's Joel Farlow at this point? Oh, he's leading the race. I'm sorry. Holy cow. Sorry, Joel. I did not. Let's go 154. The incident happens on 155. So Joel is probably getting loose here soon. Because here comes Creighton. All right, so Joel gets into the wall. There's what closes the gap for Creighton. This is 154. So Joel aimed the wall. Doc does have a head of steam. Oh! Oh! You saw Doc getting loose here. Ah, man, oh man, oh man. And that's going to give the race lead to WinkleSpec. Of course, that was lap 155. Back live, WinkleSpec, Keith, Maciel, White, and Michael Johns are top 5. Now we've got a camera. How'd that happen? TV camera 2. I don't know. Let's go back here and leave it on the chase cam. Carlos Maciel is second. Where is Warren? Oh, Warren is our race leader. Okay. Okay. Corey Vaughn, our race leader. Our wave around is going to be Mitchell Moore. And Mitch is now on the lead
I
lap.
am on old tires. I'm going to go high, stay high. So once you guys pass start-finish line, it's all yours.
All right, there we go. Corey Vaughn, those beautiful chrome wheels. Staying out to get his bonus point to lead a lap. Oh,
I only have one set left, so I just didn't think
you
it
can
was live to
dispute,
pick 'em
absolutely.
Right now, so I apologize.
You can dispute. You can file a protest against other drivers in hosted sessions. Yes, you can. You most certainly can.
That's why I went that long stretch here a couple times ago, because I thought I'm going to want to have them now.
All right, our situation is this: race rundown. 26 laps to go at the line.
Time to bust a move, Buster.
A lot of drivers getting low on tire count. You may have heard Corey say he's got one set remaining. That pace truck is going to make that hard left.
Where do you want me?
As we come up out of 4. Corey's on old tires. Again, he's only got one set left. There's that hard left.
Pace car's off, boss man.
Pace car is gone. Corey Vaughn is gone.
Green flag.
It's going to give him a little, that was smart. It's going to give him a pretty sizable advantage because he knows these other 2 cars are coming, and he does a really good job. That is good racecraft. WinkleSpec to the bottom, Warren Keith on the high side. I know Warren's got plenty of tires left. I don't know the tire situation on the 24. If you are wondering, yes, that is the Back to the Future DeLorean. Give a little shove to that 24 as we head down into turn 1. Heck of a battle. Let's go in car right quick and ride along with Marty McFly. See Warren sawing on that wheel. I can hear Warren's tires cheese gratering across this track. Let's go, there's an awesome cam. Hang on a second, is it roll bar? Yeah, I like that one. These are really the first in-car cameras you saw back in the 80s. There's one right on top of the car. Let me find that. Chopper, semi-cockpit. No. Oh, there's gearbox. I don't like. That's terrible. That would make me sick. We may not have the. We may not have the camera on the roof of the car. Saw Warren get a little tight there. Really gains on him in 1 and 2. I don't know if he's harder on the brakes or if he's backing it up a bit more than Winkle Spec, not sure. All right, it's twice in a row on this end of the track he is went high, leading me to think maybe it's purposely. Going to the high side, trying to get that run down this front stretch. Got to the wall right there. Trying to get a little extra real estate. By gum, he's able to do it. He's on the bumper of that 24. Pan the camera around. Carlos Maciel in third. He's a good, I don't know, 15, 20 cars back. All right, let's get this third straight lap that Warren has exited off of 4 pretty high. I think he's doing that to get this run. Question remains, or 2 questions, I guess. Can Warren get to him and pass him? But 2, is there going to be another caution? And I know Winkle Spec has at least 1 set remaining. He has to. Nobody should be completely out of tires unless you've just taken tires every stop. He gets there. Warren gets there. Yeah, Chris, actually, when this thing was scheduled, I actually thought of you. I know how good you are in the 87s. Dan's Racing. These are my favorite, hands down. No better car, especially at Michigan. We've had fun. I'll say that. We have had fun. You know, as NASCAR has evolved, I guess the cars have evolved. You've got so much more downforce in modern era of racing, and I know that makes speed and whatnot, but it takes a lot out of the driver's hands. And this is nothing but driver. These cars, this track especially, nothing but driver. I don't know. They shouldn't have to pit again. They pitted with 26 to go. Fuel window is 46 to 48. I agree, Bruce. This is really about to get really interesting. This is the difference in a $50 bill and a $20 bill.
Isn't it time for a competition yellow?
If I had that power, maybe, but I do not have that power.
NASCAR would do it.
I think these top 2 drivers would beg differently. They are getting after it. Actually, Warren may want one. I know he's got plenty of tires. Boys, here we go. You got to that inside. He's used it. You've seen it if you paid attention the last 6, 7 laps. Exiting out of 4 a little bit higher, and he gets that massive run at the end of the front straightaway heading into 1. Same thing out of 2 right there. Winkle Spec had the high side, had a bit more advantage. Using a lot, now Warren's going to do the same thing again. Using a lot more tire. And you've seen it throughout the race. These tires are, you see Warren got a bit loose coming up out of 4. You've seen a lot of good drivers lose the race car tonight. A lot of good drivers. And don't be surprised if we don't have at least one more caution with someone spinning the car out. You know, Winkle Specht has spun it out. John Creighton several times. Warren Keith, you can see him getting loose. He spun it out earlier in the race. Yeah, I have, Chris. It's something I want to do it. I definitely want to do it. It will probably be late July before I'm able to commit to anything. My wife and I are going to go camping on Monday and be gone for 3 days. And we do have a big trip coming up July 1st, so probably about June 30th or so I will be unavailable through about June 15th. So Winkle Specht, man, has hit his marks. Yeah, you're right, Michael. Not enough to clear him. You are correct. Winkle Specht is hitting his marks. Warren may have backed off a bit trying to save some. But you did see him get loose a couple of laps consecutively. You can see that car kind of coming around a little bit. Up out of 4. Let's go look through the rest of the field. Running in 3rd is Carlos Maciel. Dirty Dan Taylor up to 4th. Of course he is. Paul White is in 5th. John Creighton up to 6th place. Joey Piletti is in 7th. 8th place is Scotty Grove. 9th place is Michael Johns. Again, a fabulous run by driver 58. And at the moment, P10 is Billy Sigmund. P11 is Bobby Johnson, and 12th place is Buster Malcolm. Mitchell Moore in 14th. Let's find 13th. That is Corey Vaughn, still on the lead lap with 1 set of tires remaining. Corey Vaughn, our last car on the lead lap, so almost 200 laps in, and we are 13 cars on the lead lap. Very impressive. Let's see who else. Mark Barcelos, he's in 15th spot. And then there is our race leader, Eric Winkle Specht. So I think we have 15 cars remaining on track, 13 of which are on the lead lap. Excellent job by Winkle Specht of fighting off a hard-charging Warren Keith, as we're going to be 12 to go here at the line. You can see the 24 just stretching his legs right now, pulling away. Warren may, coming up off of 4, may have driven it a bit too hard. I don't know. I'm speculating. He has lost a lot of momentum in the last 3 or 4 laps. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. 12 laps is an eternity here as far as these tires, the heat of the racetrack. Currently it is 116 degrees as we are working 3 o'clock sim time. Arguably the hottest part of the day. Driver 24 putting on a show at the moment. Let's go TV camera. Oh, that's a terrible. This is weird. We're actually looking at cameras. I don't know why it has started doing that, but it has. It's really odd. Maybe if I go to a different driver. No, I'm still doing it. Probably Legacy, the Legacy track. We're now actually staring at the camera. Not good. Let's just go back to the chase cam. Ah, there you go. Warren is spinning it out. He's going to hang on to it, I believe. He may relinquish second place. Got Dirty Dan in this 25 making a charge. Dan is got by Carlos Maciel. Boys, Diamond Racing putting on a show here tonight. Currently P1 and P2. Looking at you, Brandon Green. Where is Brandon Green tonight? Where's legendary Larry Eddy? Those are two Diamond Racing drivers are missing. Carlos Maciel may have had a little wiggle. I'm not sure. He has lost P3 to Dirty Dan Taylor. Paul White putting the pressure on Carlos, as you can see in the right side of your picture. Good battle going up. Warren has spun it out. Caution is out.
Caution.
We had a great battle going right here.
It's all on you, man. It's all on you. You make the call here.
That will put it out. That will put it out. At this track, these tires, this car.
You'll get that in big-time stock car auto racing.
You truly will. You truly will. That is going to put it out. Now, Warren lost a lot of track position right there with the spin. Of course, he'll come down and put on tires. Let's go look at Eric Winkelspect. We know he'll be on pit road, assuming he's got tires to put on it. I can't imagine why he wouldn't. So that move did pay off for Corey Vaughn. Of course, he fell back to 13th, but he does have a set of tires left, and now he'll be able to use them as he stayed out and he led us back to the green under the last caution. So entering pit road, you got Winkelspect, Dan Taylor, Carlos Maciel, Paul White, John Creighton, Scotty Grove, Joey Puletti, Michael Johns, Billy Sigmund, Warren Keith, Bobby Johnson. Mitchell Moore is the lucky dog. Buster Malcolm will stay on the lead lap. He is on the lead lap. And Corey Vaughn also on the lead lap. And Mark Barcelos bringing that Dodge down pit road. He's driven a good race in that beautiful direct drive motorsport.
Lucky dog, coming high.
Mitchell Moore getting back his lap. And let's see this race off of pit road. Winkelspect stays out, boys. He's out of tires. Michael Johns also out of tires, I believe. There's no other way to speculate. If you got money on the 24 through Vegas, I'm sorry, I do not think he's going to win this race. We're going to have about 6 laps to go when we get the green. Unless he is just saved tremendously. You know,
I really thought you guys would be going home with some good years, but I guess 10 sets was the way to go.
Is it the perfect amount, man?
Actually, I could sell you back a set. I got another set laying in there.
Oh, son of a gun. Paul White's got an extra set. Bringing the noise.
Saving that set gave us a shot. Got it.
Off of pit road first is Carlos Maciel.
Right price, buddy. I'll sell you a set of tires.
Dirty Dan Taylor.
Yeah, go get them, Dan.
Paul White. Scotty Grove. Joey Puletti. John Creighton. Billy Sigmund. Warren Keith. Bobby Johnson. God, what a good run. And likewise, Corey Vaughn. Look, if you're still on the lead lap this late in the race, you've done a great job. Mark Barcelos is, I think he's 1 lap down now. No, he's 3 laps. I'm sorry. He is 3 laps down. 2 laps, I think. He took the, no, he did not take a wave around. Everybody pitted. Or no, the leaders did not pit. And Buster Malcolm should be back here somewhere. There he is. There is Buster in the 13th position. 14 cars on the lead lap. Mitchell Moore gets back on the lead lap. All right, here we go. Is Carlos Maciel going to win this one? Is Dirty Dan Taylor going to live up to the name and take home this victory? Death, Taxes, and Dirty Dan finishing top 5 at Michigan. You can bank on it. Charles Burnett, everybody. Tires are cooked, no question about it. How about that? This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Yes, Spasm, thank you very much. If you have not done so yet, would you be so kind to leave us a thumbs up? It would help us out a whole lot. If you don't want to, that's okay too. We'll still be friends. We are going green here. Let's make sure we're live. We are indeed. Single file restart. Here we go. Michael Johns, I don't think...
Do our thing,
has
bottom
new tires.
Be ready. Green flag.
We will be 6 to go at the line. Carlos Maciel on the charge. Let's go back and watch Carlos and Dirty Dan march through this field with Paul White. I don't think, Michael John's on old tires. He's not going to be able to hang with these guys. Here they come. Hauling the mail. Paul White in the 15. Dirty Dan Taylor in the 25. Carlos Maciel in the 81 licking his chops. Let's go get a quick look at Warren Keith. Here comes Scotty Grove now. Do not count him out. He's got 5 laps. And he's right there. John Creighton, Joey Piletti, and Warren Keith and Billy Sigmund. Meanwhile, let's go up and focus on these two guys. I think your race winner is going to come from one of these two cars. Winklespec did get a heck of a good jump as race leader. To the inside goes Dan Taylor. Carlos with the preferred line. Winklespec likely leads this lap. Will he lead coming into turn 1? Scratch that. He will not lead. Yes, he will. My bad. He'll not lead here into turn 1. Dan Taylor. Carlos Maciel. Eric Winklespec. Eric will be lucky, I believe, to finish top 5. And I don't think he will. Here comes Paul White, Scotty Grove, and John Creighton. Dirty Dan Taylor with the power move on the bottom. Slide job. Going to pull right up in front of that 81. It's the dirtiest driver I know, and I mean that in a good way. We got 3 laps to go. Carlos Maciel has driven a great race. So is Paul White. So is Scotty Grove. So have all these guys. But I just think the tires mattered. Winklespec ran out of tires. Did not want to see that caution. Unless he purposely decided to stay out. I don't know. But I don't think I don't think Eric Winklespec would have stayed out with a set of tires on pit road. Are we going to have another caution is the question. See a couple guys getting really high up on the wall. We got 2 laps to go. The dirty one with 2 to go is our race leader. Carlos Maciel, Paul White fighting for second. Dan loves to see this. Would love to see them door to door. New tires, old tires. You never know when the driver's going to spin it out. Track temperature's 118 degrees. Carlos with the move on the bottom. Really rolling 3 and 4 really well. Drives off from Paul White. 3-car link advantage. Meanwhile, back up front with 1 lap to go. It is the dirty one, Dan Taylor. Again, this is our final lap. It comes down to this. Good Lord above, what a race. Unless something crazy happens, Dan Taylor will be $50 richer. Carlos Maciel, $20 richer. Oh, Carlos is closing. I don't think he's got enough. He does not. Dan's going to drive off right here. He took that one very easily. Nice work.
I held on to her, Court.
Dan Taylor, there you go, buddy.
Boys, the dirty one. Congratulations, Dan.
Congratulations, Dan.
Man, what a race. Great job.
Good job, buddy.
Great job by Dan Taylor.
You win, Dan.
Fabulous job.
Corey,
by Dan
brother,
Taylor.
you knocked me out of the top 10.
Checker flag, right?
Appreciate that, fellas. That was an awesome race.
Yes, it was.
Get up here, Marine, but too late.
Go do a good track for us next
Nah,
week.
I hit on tires. I knew you'd catch me.
Good win, Dan.
Appreciate it, John.
Corey, JW, thanks for the host and the prizes.
Absolutely, Bobby. All Corey Vaughn, baby. All Corey Vaughn. Great job, man, Corey.
Yeah, thank you, Corey. It was a blast.
Outstanding. Outstanding.
And Eric, you was awesome.
Yeah.
Bravo. Bravo. Yeah, Eric just did not have tires.
Thank you, Corey Vaughn.
Yes, sir.
Here, Dan Taylor.
Trying to go get me one of those cold old Milwaukees now.
Here we go. Burn it down like you own it. Burn it down like you own this place.
Dan.
Thanks, Bobby.
What a great job.
I hope you guys enjoyed the challenge.
Oh, what a challenge it was. What a challenge it was.
Yeah, appreciate it, Corey. That was
I'm gonna have somebody come pry me out of my seat now.
Thanks, Corey. Appreciate it.
Awesome, awesome job.
Yep, thanks, Corey.
Oh, I forgot.
Appreciate
These are the
you.
hedges.
Good win, Dan.
Take care, Scotty. He's going to burn it down right here around the hedges. You
I'm gonna eat
right.
about half a bottle of Aleve.
I'm dreading getting up. I've been sitting in this chair for about 4.5 hours, 5 hours.
It had me sweating.
It's going to be tough. Dan Taylor, boys. That's our race-winning photograph from Victory Lane at Michigan International.
Wasn't supposed to be doing anything strenuous.
Drove a good race, Mark. Guys, we got a lot of prizes to give away here in just a moment. If you don't mind to check out the live stream, and if you win, please let me know how to pay it out. It would help me out a whole lot. There you go. Dan Taylor, our race winner.
Don't watch the part where I shot myself in the foot about 6 times in one lap, huh?
Oh, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Driver number 25 in the Pennzoil machine. Oh, man. That guy needs no introduction. Drove a great race tonight. Driver number 25. Let's go look at our top 10 rundown. Obviously, Dirty Dan's our race winner. Carlos Maciel with a great race in second place. Paul White finishes third. Fourth place is Scotty Grove, a great job. I said early in the race, by the end of it, Scotty would be up there, and sure enough, he was. John Creighton, a good run, led a lot of laps, finished in the fifth spot. Joey Piletti, also a tremendous run in sixth. Warren Keith in seventh. Eighth place is Billy Sigmund, a good run there by the Country Time Pontiac. Eric Winkelspect, driver of the race, just ran out of tires. Driver of the race just ran out of tires. He had that one won. Did not want to see that caution. Corey Vaughn finished in the 10th spot. Our man of the hour in the old Milwaukee. I think that is a Buick, or is that a Pontiac? It's a Pontiac. It's a Pontiac. I want to thank Corey for that race. Of course, I want to thank this guy as well. Michael Johns threw up some race prizes for tonight in the Quincy's Mustang. Good Lord, it's a Thunderbird. Great job there. We'll get all the drivers on the lead lap. Mitchell Moore rebounded and finished on the lead lap. And P13, Bobby Johnson in that Texaco Javelin machine. 13th and 14th. Our final car on the lead lap is Buster Malcolm. Running at the end was Mark Barcelos. He finishes in the 15th spot. I was the last guy out 35 laps off the pace in my Quaker State Thunderbird. But hey, it's Dan Taylor, boys. Dan Taylor. They call him the dirty one. He's not a dirty driver, in case anybody doesn't know. He's just awesome. Just an awesome individual. Dan Taylor with the race win. A big congrats out to him. Whew! Good Lord. Real quick, let's look at the race sheet and make sure we didn't have any specific. Kyle Smalley won the pole. We do know that prize already. Kyle said he would take that in a race credit. I want to thank him again for letting me know. So we got a random draw for top 10. That would be P3 through 10. And then we have two $5 throughout the field. And we also have, courtesy of Donnie Walker. Courtesy of Donnie Walker. That came through via a super chat. We have a random draw 4 for $5.
You
Random draw. Yeah, buddy, loud and clear. Random draw 5.
Do I still have a 20 put up for like a race sponsor? One time I put up, just never did the race yet.
Do you mean from the 28th day of May of 2024? Absolutely.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I'll think of what I want to do. I might split this one up and add some more to another sponsor of a race here in the future.
Copy that. So 25-25.
Yeah, I guess I'll do 30-20.
Copy that. All right. What I'm talking about, Dan, again, on May 28th of 2024, won a $20 prize, and he set it aside for a future race. So he's going to do the same thing tonight. And so, real quick, let me get my race sheet organized here. These come through after the race, and I didn't have a chance to get them up there. And then we got Chris Carter. Came through, I think, via CashApp, if I'm not mistaken, or PayPal, one of the two, doesn't matter. We have Chat Random Draw. Random Draw 7. That's for the chat. A $5 prize. Random Draw 8 for the chat. It's a $5 draw. And Random Draw 9 for the chat is a $5 draw. Okay. So there that is. So we got Donnie Walker and Chris Carter. Those are the prizes. That came in after the race had started. So now again with the chat, I'll announce it here in just a moment. The last 5 people I see in the chat that didn't race will be eligible for those 3 random draws. Okay. Look, man. Thank you, Corey Vaughn. Thank you, Michael Johns, for the race prizes. Congratulations, Dan Taylor. That was one awesome race. Had a lot of cautions. I'll check out how many exactly here in just a second. But we had a lot of cautions, but it kept it interesting. It certainly kept it interesting. I know most guys, myself included, thought that we would go a lot of green flag racing and it come down to maybe fuel mileage or tires. That never materialized. Not one time did we ever get close to fuel mileage, having to pit under green. But here we go. Let's pull over this random number generator. Give me a second. And we'll show off that screen. Here is the random number generator. Okay, let's look quickly. 15 cautions. 45 laps out of 200, so about a fourth of the race was under caution. Wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. When you look at it from that perspective, wasn't that bad. I'd like to have seen cautions about 5 or 6, as everybody probably would have. But we had 29 lead changes. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. Dan is going now. Real quick, Dan, if you're still in the chat, bud, please let me know if that's 30 to you now, 20 for future race, or 30 for future race, 20 to you now. So you did not specify that. But anyway, Dan Taylor will take home the biggest prize of the night. P2 goes out to Carlos Maciel. That's a $20 prize. Carlos, please let me know how to pay that out to you. And Spasm, do you have a best paint scheme yet? Do you have the best paint scheme? I'm going to scroll back and see if Spasm has let us know the best paint scheme. Do not see just yet. But whenever you can, Spasm, please let us know who won the paint scheme. We'll leave that prize open. We're going to do a random draw here. So it's basically 3 through 10, because P1 and P2 had dedicated prizes, 3 through 10. And here we go. I'm going to zero it out. And we'll go 3 through 10 right here. And action. Boys, this guy wins $10 courtesy of Michael Johns. P3. Outstanding. Paul White. Congratulations, Paul. You just won yourself a $10 prize courtesy of Michael Johns. The first 2 prizes were from Corey Vaughn. First 3 prizes, actually. All 4 prizes, I'm sorry. P1, P2, pole winner, and best paint scheme. All from Corey Vaughn. Now we have 2 $5 prizes, as long as you didn't disconnect. So we'll go down through 16. I was the last guy considered running. So we'll go Paul's already won a random draw, so we'll go 4 through 16. And 2 of these guys is going to win themselves a $5 prize courtesy of Michael Johns. Here we go. Bam. P12. Gentlemen, that goes out to Mitchell Moore. Congratulations, Mitch. Mitchell Moore with the $5 prize, courtesy of Michael Johns. And our second Michael Johns $5 prize goes to this guy. P8. P8. Who was that, you say? That's Billy Sigmund. Come on. Billy Sigmund with the $5 random draw win. Congratulations on that. Now we have 3 $5 random draws throughout the field. So let's see. P4 hasn't won anything yet. No. So we'll go 4 through, again, who did not disconnect. So 4 through 16. These are courtesy of Donnie Walker. 4 through 16 again. If you've already won a random draw, can't win another. Here we go. Bam. P7. Come on. That is our main man, Warren Keith. Warren Keith. Congratulations on that. Our second $5 random draw courtesy of Donnie Walker is this guy right here. Bam. P9. Come on. That's Eric Winklespect. Congratulations on that. And our third random draw winner, courtesy of Donnie Walker, is this guy. P11. P11. 11 already win? No, Michael Johns won himself a random draw. Congratulations on that. Now, we'll get down to the chat here in just a second. I'm going to look and see if Spasm has notified us who has won the prize for the best paint scheme. I do not see that blue. There it is, Spasm. Paul White. Oh, thank you, Paul, for letting me know. I thought Paul had won the best paint scheme. Thank you again, Paul, for letting me know that. All right, Spasm, are you ready to spill the beans? Are you ready to spill the beans? Okay, I'm still waiting. Hey, there's Robbie Darnell. I miss Quincy's. Yeah, there's good stuff. Let's see here. Spasm. 58 Quincy's by... there you go. Michael Johns with the Quincy Steakhouse by Michael Johns. Congratulations. Best paint scheme. Nice job. And a beautiful paint. Beautiful. Very retro. Love it. Thank you very much, Spasm. Yeah, I scrolled up and saw that. So Michael Johns. Big congrats on that. $10 richer, courtesy of Corey Vaughn. Best paint scheme. That goes to Michael Johns in the Quincy Steakhouse. Awesome. Now, I'm getting ready to bring the chat back up. I've not done it yet. Actually, I'll pull it up over here and then show you who the 5 are. Here we go. You got Michael Schindel. He is number 1. So these first guys are going to have a number attached to them. Schindel will be 1. Double nickel race, Corey raced. Spasm, of course, will be number 2. Number 3 will be Chris Carter. Chris Carter is number 3. Again, these are unique people in the chat who did not race. Bruce Lignell. Bruce Lignell. They call him Ogre. Is number 4, and number 5 is going to be Chevy Z. Chevy Z right there. All right, gentlemen. Chevy Z's 5. So again, Schindel is going to be 1, Spasm 2, Carter 3, Lignell 4, and Chevy Z 5. All right, here we go. Back to our random number generator. We'll go 1 through 5. 3 of these guys are going to win themselves $5. Please let me know how to pay it out. If you win, I can do PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or a race credit here through the channel. So please let me know. Our first winner is this guy right there. P1. That's right. Mr. Schindel, you are $5 richer. Congratulations on that. Michael Schindel has won. So I'll make note of that. I'll color his number 1 in. Number 2. Crap. There we go. P4. And that is Bruce Lignell. Bruce Lignell. Bruce, please let me know how to pay that out. Michael, if you would let me know how to pay that out, it would help me a lot. And our final random draw amongst the chat, courtesy of Chris Carter, is this guy right there, P2. And that is Spasm, our biggest cheerleader tonight. All right, that has got our prizes. We'll go back over here to the chat and read for a while and see how guys are wanting paid out. I'll cool things off here. Fastest lap of the race was a 43.015. That was Warren Keith on 196 on those brand new tires. The hottest part of the day. It's pretty dang impressive. 43.0. What is Winklespec's fastest lap? 43.2. Mine was 43.6. That shows you how hard I was actually driving the car. Not very compared to those guys. My boys, Dan Taylor with the 43.189. Laps, Dan led 6, the most important 6. Paul White led 3. John Creighton 24. 101 was Eric Winklespec. 2 was Corey Vaughn. We had 2 from Buster Malcolm. We had 18 from Joel Farlow. We had 41 from Kyle Smalley. And 2 from West Polly, the one-man party. The one-man party. It was a good race. It was indeed a good race. You can chalk that one up as a good race. We did have the cautions, but just 40-some laps of it was under caution. The rest was green. Good stuff. Read Discord. Carlos Maciel. Thank you very much, Carlos, for letting me know. Let's take a quick look. PayPal. Yes, absolutely. Used to enter the race. I think the email address you registered no longer exists. It was hacked and I changed it. Okay, copy that. Thank you very much, Carlos. We'll get that to you, man. Again, greatly appreciate you letting me know. I do greatly appreciate that. You bet, Larry. Absolutely. I love live streaming. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I love. It's my hobby. That's my hobby. Let's see. Michael Johns with the race credit. Copy that. Thank you, sir, for letting me know. I do greatly appreciate that. Let's see who else we got here. Take Chris Carter out of the draw. Well, you didn't win, Chris, so it's all good. It's all good. But thank you for the prize, man. Prize is. Let's see. Yeah, nice paint, Michael Johns. Nice paint right there. Okay. All right, I am looking over. Okay. Michael Schindel, would you please, thank you again, Paul. Yeah, I got you down there, buddy. Thank you for letting me know that. Still waiting on Mitchell Moore, Billy Sigmund. Kyle Smalley let me know earlier. Carlos has let me know. Thank you very much. Dan has let me know. Now, Dano, I don't know if you heard, was that, and I may have it on Twitter. I don't know. I'll reach out to him and find out. All right. Well, look, that's going to wrap us up. Holy cow. Fun times tonight, man. Fun times. Now, tomorrow, unless something crazy happens, I think we need to run the NASCAR Next Gen tomorrow evening at Michigan. Maybe a 90-lapper, maybe 90 laps, 80 laps. So it's your Xfinity race was 75. Let's go either 85 or 90. We'll figure that out, and we'll run those Next Gen cars tomorrow. Hopefully, we're all celebrating a Joey Logano victory tomorrow. That's what I hope. But anyway, 30 for race credit and 20 for future race. Copy that. Thank you, Dan, for letting me know. 30 in race credit, 20 for future race. 10-4. Well, I was going to say, Michael, you won a random draw, won a $5 random draw. How do you want me to pay that out to you? Again, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App I can do, or a race credit here through the channel. And I know you don't race, at least you haven't raced with us. Maybe you could use that as, if you wanted to use a race credit, you could use that as a prize in the future or something for a race. I'm just throwing out stuff that other people do. Yeah, MJ, we'll do, and it could be another Blaney victory. He could go back to back. But we'll certainly be watching tomorrow, and we'll run those Next Gens tomorrow evening. We'll have a good time. We'll have a good time doing it. All right, guys, that's going to do it. God bless Corey Vaughn. Thank you very much, man. Wonderful idea. Awesome job on this race. And MJ, I want to thank you again for your race prizes. Thank Donnie Walker. Greatly appreciate it. Chris Carter, thank you very much. Guys, gals, until the next time, which should be tomorrow night unless something crazy happens, please stay safe out there. Good night to each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen, and may God bless you. Take care, everybody.